Live from Barstool Scottsdale in Scottsdale, Arizona, it's Barstool Live. With Kevin KFC Clancy and Big Cat Cats. And your host, Dave L. Prez Portnoy. It's time for Barstool Live.
This is the big intro?
That was a bad intro. We got First day we had no music, and then we're just getting introed like we're on the set of a sitcom in 1950.
That felt like old Price is Right or something.
Yeah, it was like I Love Lucy. Like, here they come. Shit.
I was asking TJ who that was. He said Connor Griffin. He's a beast. I have no idea what that means.
Connor is a beast, but that wasn't his best work.
Who is Connor Griffin?
No, Connor's is he
here?
No, orange hair Philly guy. He's actually very, very talented. That was not his best work.
That was horrible. I thought you were playing jokes on us because yesterday we just came out. You weren't here. It started like it was just.
No, that wasn't his best work. That wasn't his best work.
We had no view and nothing.
I think I would have preferred that than this.
Yeah, no. This isn't the best way to start shows, and it's so quiet. It's so awkward. I'm sweating on
Hey, everyone, let's go. It is packed in here.
Yeah. Oh, we got Upper Deck today, too.
Yeah. Let's
All right.
go.
I like that. Yeah, they're clapping. No, the vibes in here, it kind of feels like we're in a zoo.
Yeah, like
they
you're
got
like
sitting
behind
up
the glass.
here.
Sitting on top is not normal.
I'm in a full-fledged fight with our bar currently because our equipment, they want us to get rid of it, and they're like, you guys got to talk to the owners. I'm like, I think we're the owners of the bar, so I don't know who is telling us.
Barstool.
So, there's a lot of shit going on.
You got to think back to, like, the early Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday shows of past Super Bowls when there was, like, literally nobody in the bar.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
We used to do it for, like, 4 or 5 weirdos who would, like, skip out of work, and that was it. So
when we did Cowboy Jacks, because we had the whole Sirius lineup, the first 2 shows were just empty.
Nobody.
Can I do a counterpoint, though? You're not feeling awkward when there's no one there and it's quiet because you know why it's quiet. But when it's pretty full and it's quiet, it starts getting weird. So it's like we got to start doing bada bing jokes. We need like a gong. We need whatever. But yeah, that intro sucked.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
That's all right. I like Connor a lot, so that was it. He's got better work.
Can we hear?
Play
the Yak Case Race intro that he made. That was like.
I also don't know that the sound worked for that. What we just did.
He's got a great broadcaster voice.
Could you hear the intro?
Yeah. Scottsdale, Arizona. It's Barstool Live. With Kevin KFC Clancy.
All right, play the Yak Case Race thing. I know what he was trying to do. And what he was trying to do, it worked to, like, incredible success. That one was not.
We need Spider just to be on a live mic.
Or like
get on your fucking
like
feet.
That was Price Right. That was terrible. All right,
pull up the video. Just play like 10 seconds of it, and they'll see. They'll understand what his.
Now here they are.
He created this. This is genius. Like, this is genius.
Yeah, but that
doesn't work for a live audience.
Live audience first.
But that's what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
So to give the context, this was obviously like a major hit.
When you asked for an intro, what
Kevin, when we were here yesterday, we sat down 5 minutes. There was no music. We were just looking at them. They were looking at us. I'm like, all right, I guess we're going to go.
They were like, all right, we're live.
Hey, welcome to the Barstool Show. Kevin Clancy, it's just something.
I get it.
Which we've done every single time we've done shows. So whatever, it is what it is. We'll move on.
I got losers.
Who's hosting
right now.
this?
You are.
No.
You want me to host it?
Oh, I can.
You host it?
Yeah.
They want me to do the ad reads. That's all they do.
Okay, so what do you want to talk about? What'd you guys do today?
I got a story. All right, I got a story.
Let's play.
For
What
you.
did you do today?
Yeah, what did you do today? So, did the regular stuff. We went to the Eagles Hotel to interview Lane Johnson.
I don't like him.
Why? Oh, because of the Belichick thing?
Yeah, just having fun.
Yeah. So anyway, we go to the hotel. It is as high security as you get, like 2 checkpoints, bomb-sniffing dogs, all this stuff. We get in, we do the interview. Afterwards, we were talking to a guy, and he's like, yeah, I got a call from the NFL like the minute you guys got onto premise.
For real?
Yeah. They're just looking at us at all times. And they don't understand. But the NFL doesn't understand, like, we got Lane Johnson because Lane Johnson is our friend. Like, he wanted to do the interview.
Right.
It had nothing to do with the NFL. It had nothing to do with the Eagles. Like, Lane was like, I want to go on with the Pardon My Take, guys. That's what I'm going to do.
That's crazy. That is reminiscent to. There was a hockey game outside Madison Square Garden. I'm friends with Kevin Hayes. He was on the Rangers, and the Rangers PR wouldn't let him talk to me. He's like, I'm talking to him. I'm friends with him. So they don't always get that. They also misconception. Your voice can't be working. Can you hear him? No, he's busted. You can't hear. No, that's not it, though. His mic's, he's eating
sucking
it.
the mic off.
It's definitely not the mic. A misconception a little bit with the NFL, at least for me, is I'm not out trying to fuck with the NFL.
No.
Like, I'm going to media day if the Patriots are in it. I'm doing shit if the Patriots, if they're not in it, I'm not going to the game. I'm not doing media day. I'm not doing any of that. So they are still, the fact they're still on high alert is
It's crazy.
bonkers.
It's
bonkers.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So yeah, and then I bought the Super Bowl tickets. Shout out Game Time.
How much were they?
$6,000 each.
Woo!
So Max and Roan and Memes are all going to the Super Bowl.
Are they good tickets?
They're 400 level, but they're like 40-yard line. So they're best you could get for you. They didn't want to do a deal. So Kevin, I don't know if you know, but
yeah, I heard this.
Yeah. So I bought them the tickets. I was like, if the Chiefs win, you have to pay me back.
I heard they could pick whether they wanted to go expensive or
I was like
inexpensive.
up to $20,000, and they're like, let's not do that.
Yeah,
yeah.
They were debating it late last
Let's not
night.
do that. Yeah, because then it would. If I bought $20,000 tickets, and the Eagles won, I would just half of my money. I was like, what the fuck? What did I just do?
Well, they were talking about now you're out. Classic.
Here, try this one, Dave. Here, why don't you try this one? I'll try this one.
Just pass it down. They were talking about whether they should just go all out.
Mine on? Yeah, mine's on. There we
good.
go.
That
This
work.
is like a fucking, like I'm playing a video game headset. Sorry, by day 5 we'll have all this figured out.
This one on?
Yeah, we're good. All right.
All right.
Let's start the show.
Yeah, so I bought the ticket.
We only have hour and 55 minutes
Dave,
to go.
actually, Kevin and I predicted that when we were talking about it a couple weeks ago. Dave sat down and he's like, I forgot how long 2 hours is.
Yeah, I said how was the show yesterday. He goes, it's long.
No,
It's 2 hours. It's 2 hours.
The live show with no breaks, and really we don't have guests. It is the longest. I don't know if there's more Barstool people to mix
I
it
think
up.
is Kirk here? Kirk is here. I don't know if he's coming to the bar.
They're all
We should
doing like a
text-
run through for that mini golf, right?
yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I heard is a big production.
I don't know why we got to do a walkthrough for.
Well, I think we
Because-
do
because I think it was
the
a shit
text,
show.
The
Yeah.
text I got from Kirk was that Hank looks like Scorsese after filming Apocalypse Now.
A lot.
So I think there is a lot of things I got to work out before.
Wait.
tomorrow.
So back to the tickets. They were talking last night, Max and Rowan, about whether they should go all out.
Yeah.
And get,
They
like,
could pick.
They could pick. I said
So
$20,000.
play it safe, or
Yeah.
get like the tickets of a lifetime. And if you watch the Eagles win, it's like the best day of your life.
Yeah.
If they lose, it's a double whammy. And I think the consensus was they were like, we're not fucking around too much.
Yeah.
We're just going to
Because
keep
I don't
it.
want them to be in debt to me forever. And I have said it. I knew this was. Anytime this happens, the chirps. You get this, Dave, too, where it's like people are like, "Oh, well, your Big Cat's not going to make them pay."
Right.
And it's like, well, no, I have to. Otherwise, it's not real. Like it has to be real.
Then you can't play these games anymore. Yeah.
Exactly.
And
if
it's
it's
a
always
double-
like a bailout.
It's a double loser for them, obviously, because they'd already be so depressed.
Right.
Right.
Oh, yeah, no, it's the
Well,
highest of highs. Go to the Super Bowl, watch your team win for free, or the lowest of lows.
That was kind of my thought, though, is like, as long as you can somewhat afford it, you're going to be so fucking crushed anyway.
yeah.
You might as well throw
Yeah,
some money
right.
out the door, too. 'Cause
Right.
that doesn't even matter at that
They're
point.
going to have to do a bake sale.
The-
They're already talking about, they're going to have to do, Max was legitimately like, I'm just going to sell my feet on OnlyFans. He's legitimately thinking about doing that.
He's
like,
a perfect addition to the Philly Philly whack pack.
Dude,
right?
and
he fits right in with that.
I don't
vibe.
know how much you know Max. He's so Philly, and he's so funny. Like, there are 2 Philly moments he's had. One was we asked him what was wrong with Carson Wentz, like, sometime in the middle of the season, because he sucks. And he was like, he's just a mental, and then he stopped himself. He's like, I don't think I'm allowed to say midget. He just goes, he's just a fucking mental pussy. And like, I was like the cleaned up Philly. And the other part is, if you talk to him and he gets talking about the Phillies or the Eagles or the Sixers, he like is always borderline about to cry. Like, there's always tears about to come out of his eyes.
I remember the videos with him and Tico during
Yes.
the Phillies.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a lot. What I've screwed up, a development in my life that this is reinforcing. See the screen? I'm trying to become a scarf guy, and I meant to grab it because at my age, the scarf comes down and covers your stomach.
Yeah.
And it actually I did it on the Theo Vaughn podcast, and it looked great. I looked like an
You were
artist.
doing scarf.
I used to
a
be a
while
scarf
ago,
guy
right?
a little bit. Yeah. But I'm really trying to bring that back now. It will help.
Also,
Also,
Theo Vaughn podcast. Did you listen to it, Kevin?
No.
I listened to a little bit of this
You two
morning.
together must have
Dude,
been
his
wacky.
questions. I mean, he's a weird brain. That's why he's so great.
Yeah.
But I was laughing out loud. He just goes straight real question. Dave, he's like, so how long you been Jewish? Like what?
Did you?
that's like my whole life.
Did you know his style before?
Yeah, I
Okay.
knew there would be some art because my style doesn't necessarily play
At
into
all.
his style.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know what his fan base.
Did
will
you just
think of it.
answer the question straight?
Yeah, I
straight
answered
like
them
you-
at how he would ask them. How long I've been Jewish my whole life. What's it like being Jewish? I don't know. It's like that type of thing. So no, but it was good. It was in Nashville. Also, I just got this text. Are you your hotel?
Yeah, let's talk about the
A
hotel.
car just smashed into it.
What?
Into the hotel?
Yeah.
No.
I just got
wow.
text that a car smashed into the side of your guys' hotel.
Can we put that up on the TV or something? Yeah, send
I'll
that to
send
TJ.
it. Okay.
That's the front is completely smashed.
Yeah.
So that was the hotel you
Left.
checked out of.
Yeah.
You're not in that hotel?
No, I'm saying you left that hotel.
Yes.
You didn't like it.
Well, I'm here with Silvana.
Right.
Our room is the size. The room we were in was the size of a thimble. Like it's so small, you can't move for 8 days. It's a lot. And I said it yesterday. I did the math. Like I know I'm going to die with money. Like I have too much money. I'm going to end. When I die, I'm not going to have been able to spend it all. But you can't get back your days in life. So why should I spend 8 days living in a suitcase when I've worked 20 years to not have a suitcase?
Totally.
So I went to Phoenician.
How long ago at Barstool would you have stayed in that hotel?
What a question. Probably pre-churning, maybe. Well,
Yeah,
the prices for the Super Bowl rooms are outrageous,
Crazy,
and I'm
yeah.
paying for it myself.
You just found another hotel that's nicer.
Yeah.
Post churning, we stayed in a worse hotel when we drove to Atlanta or Houston.
Yeah.
Remember that? That was there was like blood on the walls and like hair and all.
We were
everything.
making our TV
Yeah.
debut.
There's a cat like walking in my
Yeah, it was
room.
disgusting.
That place was gross.
And by the way, I feel bad because you never know. Like I don't want to say trash. It's just a small.
I was going
room.
to say,
Yeah.
I'm okay with the hotel.
Well, it's for me. What I was saying is like I'm there for 7 hours a day.
Yeah.
When I'm sleeping.
And
Right.
it's like,
and I
I'm
only
not
have one
doing-
person.
Right.
Yeah, two people.
And like Silvana was there all day. Like
Right.
I was golfing, she's sitting in that. Like the walls are all white. You go psycho. But the manager of that hotel, I guess, is Barstool. She made me homemade cookies.
Oh,
and they were actually
no. Bounced.
like
Really
excellent cookies. But which in real time, my taste, I knew. I'm like, these cookies are too good for this hotel. Turned out as homemade from grandma.
Can I just suggest something? And I don't want to get into your business, Dave, but it would be very funny if, in your will, you left like $20 million to Frank the Tank.
Just to see. And then make a movie of it.
Like, who at Barstool would be the
like
funniest to leave
some Knives
money?
Out shit. Everyone's
like-
sitting around
Like
waiting.
Glennie gets $5 million, Frank gets 20. Like, just be so
Okay.
funny.
There's that
Follow-up
movie
question.
on Netflix, The Dog Who Has All the Money.
Yes,
Have you seen
yes,
that?
yes,
Gunther?
yes.
Yeah, Gunther has all the money.
But just
what,
think
what,
about that.
What do you think Frank the Tank would do?
Nothing.
The
Nothing would
first thing.
change.
What would be the first thing he would buy with
bu-
Dave's $20 million?
He'd buy like front row seats to the Mets.
yeah, and like an endless supply of soda.
Yeah, right. And like a bunch of cards.
My mother's here. She's up there. You look like a superstar or something up in the corner.
Yeah.
Celebrity.
With the glasses in her own little thing. She actually refused to move hotels at first.
Oh, but she moved.
Yeah, we got her.
Okay,
moved.
all right,
We got her moved.
She was cool with it. She was like, "This is fine. We
Yeah,
don't need
my
to move."
mom.
Yeah.
My mom had like her golf bag, and she wouldn't let me carry it through the airport. As weak as my dad is, my mom is the opposite.
Is your dad here or just her?
No, just her. The dad was not allowed to come.
Why
How
not?
mad is
Just-
Mr. Portnoy?
He's slowed down.
Because
Should we have
you
him
were
call
She
in?
said no, or you said no.
No, I just think it's a lot. Like, he can't golf. She's golfed the last 2 days.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on, and my dad's not great in crowds. He falls down. I'm making him sound weak, but he is weak.
He's not going to like this.
Should we have him call in?
Old school.
Is that-
Can we have people call in, TJ? Can we have people call in?
No calling.
Never mind.
We're
That was
on
stupid.
an island. This is like
us.
the movie Menu, kind of like if you've seen that. We're just
Yeah.
stuck on this person's island up here.
I'll
out here to
text Kirk
die.
and see if he's coming.
I want the crowd to laugh so bad. I got nothing. This is already the end of the first half.
Yeah.
Holy
scoring.
shit! These games, this time zone stuff is
I know.
crazy. You fucked me, Daniel.
All right, all right. So Dave is going to blame me for all of his
Everything
bets.
forever.
And UConn's killing Marquette.
One bet I'll take.
No,
onus
the
for
UConn too.
Rutgers.
0-2. I'm
No,
0-2.
no. UConn I won't take. That was me just talking about like he's like basically in a phase now where I can't even say like this team won a game last week.
You can't win right
No,
now.
no.
You've been blaming
Rutgers
him for
alone.
everything
Rutgers
for
alone.
months now.
UConn I do not take any ownership.
Here's
to.
the dead honest truth. I've been gambling and winning by picking games and then fading myself, picking the opposite, and I haven't paid close attention.
Doesn't that usually not?
Well,
you can't really
no,
trick
but
yourself.
I haven't been paying attention to college basketball, so I've been picking teams strictly on names. Dan sidles up to me at the house, and he's like, "Oh, UConn's lost 5 in a row."
No, I didn't. No, I
Rutgers
didn't.
is
No,
good.
I didn't.
I'm like,
No,
wait a
I
minute.
didn't.
No wonder
I
screwed
said,
up. It screwed up my whole mental
I said I
focus.
put a future on UConn like a month ago when they lost like 4 in a row, and I was like, that was a month ago. And he's like, "Whoa!" He just didn't listen to what. Rutgers
So
I'll take.
you want to go in blind?
Rutgers
no
I'll take.
stats.
Rutgers
nothing.
I'll take. Rutgers will be me.
No,
I'll take
Mark,
ownership for
UConn,
Rutgers.
you said lost. When you said UConn lost 5 in a row, I'm like, that makes sense why they're only a 4-point favorite. And look, they're up 20. It made no sense in my mind until you said it. Then it made sense. Now it's a bloodbath.
Okay, well, Rutgers I'll own.
Shout out
We're still
Marquette.
in that.
Happy National Marquette Day. I didn't know that's a thing, but it's a big thing.
Are you betting on your boy LeBron tonight? He needs 30,
I took his over
He
points.
needs 36 to break the record.
I also took.
I think the number it was like 32.5 or something like that, and his
32
total
and a half.
points is usually like 27, 28. Tonight it's 32, and he needs 36.
I also have I have a
he'll
bet,
do it.
and I think you can still bet it right now before it tips.
First.
The points that break the record to be a dunk plus 800. Yeah.
He is no longer my number one hated player.
Yeah,
Kyrie.
Kyrie has taken it over.
Because of the anti-Semitism? Or
Well,
just
it doesn't help that I don't like Jews, but
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that it's just every team he asks out of, and it's
He's-
just old,
I mean,
tired,
yeah,
and
he's
it's
the worst.
infuriating that he gets the money.
He's
Like,
the
that-
fucking worst. At what
He got a
point do
bonus.
you give up
Yeah, right.
on the idea?
But
Yeah.
they're not
Like,
even
it doesn't work.
They're not even close to giving up. They're reinforcing his
Yeah,
behavior.
I know.
He actually, I think I was scrolling Twitter. I saw someone said that he deleted the tweet
Apology.
apologizing.
He apologized back in November and then went and deleted that. And they said, "Why'd you do that?" And he was like, "No disrespect. I'm just like a man of my own opinion." What?
I didn't
It's
know he did
blatant
that.
disrespect.
When did he do that?
Today.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit.
He really is. He said, "Yeah, I deleted a lot of things on my Instagram. It's no disrespect to anyone within the community. Just living my life. I stand by who I am and why I apologize. I have Jewish members of my family."
He's the worst.
Dude, and like when the Nets got their big three, it was like the most obvious. This is not gonna fucking work.
They played
Do you
10
know
games
do you
together.
know how hard
Is that
it
really all it is?
10
Holy
games.
shit!
Do you know how hard it is to go back and find like tweets to delete? This guy is the biggest.
Yeah, you have to
clown,
consciously go
piece
delete
of
it. Yeah.
Shit,
Awful.
jerk. I fucking hate him.
And like he doesn't get it done either. Like if he had like 4 rings or something like that, and he was like a generational player.
He's been
all he
playing
does
well
is
this year.
he is. I'm not saying he's got handles. He's a highlight reel kind of guy. He's good, but to put up with all the other bullshit, I would think that he was like a top 2 player.
How
That's
can
crazy.
you have rings when you don't play?
Yeah.
Someone on the golf course today told me Stephen A. was saying the Celtics are trying to get Durant. Is that like a rumor?
I don't know.
That they
I
were
didn't hear that.
offering Jaylen Brown again? I certainly, truly hope that's not true.
Did you see Stephen A. going at it with Jay Wright?
We tried Jay Williams.
Jason Williams. Yeah,
we
yeah.
tried Jason Williams. We tried to do it. We didn't. TJ told us we didn't have the rights to that clip.
Jay, you know what the context that I remembered, and I'm going to say this. I don't know if it's a fact, but I'm pretty sure it's a fact. I'm pretty sure Jay Williams, after the Kyrie thing happened, he said he watched the documentary and it was bad, but there was some interesting stuff in it. So now
Jay Williams said that?
Yeah, so now it makes sense.
Jay Williams sucks, dude.
He
looks like such an asshole.
He's a quintessential guy who thinks he's smarter than he is.
And he was talking, the way he was talking was so like smug and condescending. Stephen A. Smith.
It was great that Stephen A. Smith was like, you keep saying interesting, just say
what the
want
fuck
to
you
say.
mean.
Just say
Yeah.
it. Just
And
say
also
it.
when I hate the cop out of like you sound triggered. It's like Stephen A. Smith is
He answered that perfectly.
He goes, I'm always triggered.
Yeah, I'm always
That's
triggered.
the
I
gig,
know.
man. That's what we do here. You here's the topic, here's the story, fucking react.
You get
and
mad.
Stephen A. Smith does it better than like anybody.
Kyrie's just a piece of shit. There's no other way to. He's a absolute piece of shit.
So do you now? So you used to be heavy. That ring in Cleveland is all Kyrie.
LeBron's.
Oh, it
You
sucks.
switched?
That's a LeBron.
Wow,
ring. Yeah.
that's big of you.
Yeah, that's a LeBron.
Because
ring.
as
No, that's a
as
LeBron.
Bubble
that-
still doesn't count.
What?
Bubble.
The bubble does
no,
not count.
that doesn't count.
LeBron's never won a playoff series with the Lakers.
With the Lakers, right? That's big of you though, because I mean, as he keeps doing bullshit like this, that one series means less and less and less to me. It was like, all right, you had a good series. That's it. Clearly, you're not a franchise guy.
Yeah.
You're talking Kyrie.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
people forget the shot he hit was preluded by 10 to 15 trips up and down the court, where one of us maybe got lucky. Like nobody hit a shot.
Yeah, the
And
game ended in the 90s. I think
It
it was
was
like 90s.
miss after miss, and Kyrie at one moment the sun shines on his ass and he hits a shot.
This is
But he
sucks.
is.
I want to go
I
get
don't
the
like
fucking
this. I don't
clips
like
of
this.
you sucking his dick.
Yeah.
Saying
He's
that
going
it was
crazy.
that he would win
Listen,
it without LeBron.
One of the things that have blessed me and Barstool is I have the great ability to look at evidence and change my mind,
You do.
even when I'm wrong.
Material
because
change.
I was in an airport saying Kyrie was the savior when he got sent to the sun. Kyrie is a piece of shit. I put this on Twitter the other day. Top 10 worst.
I like
had,
that list.
I
yeah.
had worst humans and worst teammates. Like Aaron Hernandez was a better teammate than
Kyrie.
Kyrie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like O.J. Simpson was a better teammate than Kyrie. Worse humans, like they literally murdered people. But teammate, they didn't do anything like outside of having to go to jail. Kyrie, out of free will, leaves his teammates on an island.
Yeah.
I think he's the worst teammate who ever lived. Number one.
He kind of like
Jeff Kent was a good one that people were throwing out there.
Yeah, I put
Jeff
that
Kent
in
was
there.
a real
As
dick.
far as, like,
Bosco, you had on that list.
Mincy.
Bosco might
All
be the worst
time.
teammate of all time.
Bosco's a terrible teammate.
Yeah.
Kyrie might be the worst in this new age of like bad teammates used to mean like you got in a fight in practice.
Right,
you know what I
right,
mean?
yeah.
You were
Right.
too aggressive. Now being a bad teammate is like there he goes again talking about flat earth
And just won't play.
Like get on the fucking court and shut your goddamn mouth.
Yeah.
And it's crazy the amount of money. And I guess like I don't get the Dallas thing, but it's people are saying it's like, what do you have to lose? You're not going to win a championship. If he's Kyrie, then what? You don't re-sign him. He goes on his way. But to pay that anybody is just. It's tough to swallow. He wants $250 million for doing what? He plays 5 games a season. He's going to find something that is wrong. Like that's what he does
Every time. Let's do an ad read here, huh?
Kirk said he's on his way.
Oh, Kirk Minahan.
Yep.
The guy I golf with today loves Minahan. He's a crazy person. Like, yo, literally.
I mean, I honestly, Minahan is kind of like a microcosm of Barstool, where it's like, you remember the old saying, like either you know about us and you hate us, or like you love us. Like there's no really in between. Like I love Kirk. People who like, there's a lot of people who love Kirk, and I think he loves the fact that like the other people hate him. There's no one who's like ambivalent about him.
No, you either
like, he
don't
likes
know
it.
about him.
Yeah,
or,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
We got a lot of Raising Cane's up here on stage with us tonight. Today, it's the big week of the big game, and so we're out here with Raising Cane's. They're going to be at all of our events this week. I'm going to be eating so many chicken fingers. Their cane sauce is so delicious, I dream about it. And their chicken fingers were voted the most craveable chicken fingers in the country. I 100% agree. They cook your food when you order it, serve it up hot and fresh. It makes my mouth water just talking about it. This week when you're gearing up for the big game, just be sure to swing by Cane's and grab 25, 50, 100 or more of their amazing chicken fingers that will be sure to be a hit with your friends and family. Satisfy your Cane's fix fast by ordering through their app or online at raisingcanes.com.
I just did a whole plate. I love Cane's so much.
I shoveled like 10 of them when I
They're
got. I hadn't
delicious.
eaten all day. I'll also say I just saw the Kyrie thing. It was sent to me. Not to keep harping on it, but like you just got traded. Even if you want to delete it, why wouldn't you just, for the sense of humanity, be like, all right, I'm going to try to make a good impression, and like
by deleting it, like nobody. It just brings the story back
That's
up.
what got
No
him.
one's going to bring up the fucking tweet from November.
But that is what he's done throughout his career. He talks about stuff, and then gets mad when you ask him about stuff.
Yeah.
And it's infuriating.
Claims he's the victim when you're like, why are you an asshole?
It's so remember Durant. He was with Durant at an All-Star game as a Celtic talking about them playing together and leaving. And then the Celtics media is like, are you going to team up with Durant? He's like, how dare you ask me? He's like, you're not fucking talking about it.
Those guys, do you think those guys really like him?
Yes, I
like
do.
the rest of the league.
Yes,
they all.
Durant?
No,
Kyrie. Nick Claxton had a quote. He's like, he's one of the best teammates I've ever had. Like, I'll have a bond with him. I think that is a disconnect with the media and the actual NBA locker rooms. I think they genuinely like him. I'm just telling you, like how that. It makes sense why Kevin Durant wanted to team up with him. Like,
a lot of people respect him not playing, but like if you're a teammate, get on the fucking court.
It literally is. If you're going to war and you look for your guys to your left and right, he's not there ever.
Right. It's like Mincy.
Yeah, he's
like Mincy when there's
that's why he's on the list.
Yeah, Mincy's on the list too.
Mincy's on the list. Mincy made the list. Yeah, I hate him. I hope he ruins Luka. I really do.
Yeah,
I like Luka.
That's what's fucking crazy.
I hope he
though.
ruins him.
If you have a guy like Luka, you're banking on him. You're banking on Kyrie working out.
Correct.
But you have to also admit that what if it goes south and you fuck up a generational talent? Like
Luka? He is only 1 year. I mean, it's the end of this year.
Right. Yeah.
So they could just that clears cap space. But yeah,
I hope he ruins him.
It's a hell of a move. What'd you do today, Kevin?
I was at the house, I was out in the sun for 5 minutes, and I'm cooked.
You're lobster red.
Yeah.
Cooked,
Yeah,
dude.
you do. Oh my God! Look on the
On the TV, I look ridiculous.
You look so red.
Look at that! I look like an Oompa Loompa on the fucking TV, man. And I was spraying the sunblock on.
It's terrible because
look at that.
Yeah.
It doesn't look that bad in person.
On TV,
it looks so bad.
I don't like it.
Bright red.
You don't look that bad on the stream, I promise.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, we just were interviewing anybody who we could pull off, just like from Barstool. We grabbed Roan, we grabbed Frankie Borelli, your boy.
I don't know that he's my boy
Well,
anymore.
your one-time boy. Did you see him trying to ride a bike?
No.
Oh no.
He literally can't ride a bike.
That's odd.
That's very odd.
He kept yelling, "This bike is unrideable."
Do we have a clip
there
of it?
Yeah, there was.
Send it to TJ. I want to see
on.
this.
When's he getting married? Soon.
I think this summer.
I don't know where it was posted, but maybe foreplay.
Yeah,
he
that
was wobbling around.
Our house is under constant surveillance.
Yeah.
Like the next door neighbors are not
They're
happy
just-
with
they're
the
just
Barstool.
out
They're just
videotaping
out
us.
videoing, documenting every move.
I didn't see that today.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Which kind of makes sense.
Well, that house feels like a house that you rent. You do things like this.
100%.
But there's regular neighborhood
yeah,
houses
it's
there.
the only house.
That's
So
crazy.
I guess the woman.
That sucks if you do live on a block
My mother
like
would
that.
do that. You would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually saw her standing next to one of them yesterday. She's like, hey, make sure you get a tighter shot.
Yeah.
Let me try to get this video. Let me text. I don't know who.
My dad did chime in that he's available. If
Oh,
we
here it
need
is. We're playing it.
This is when he couldn't stop. He's never heard of a bike having brakes when you push on the pedals.
That's like the first bike everyone gets.
Right. He's like, I didn't know that could work. And then there's another video of him trying to
not that
start.
bad.
No. That's not the really bad one. The other one, he was like wobbling and everyone was like, dude, you don't know how to ride a bike. He was blaming the traction. He was blaming the fucking tires.
Who
doesn't know how to ride a bike?
Yeah, that's a brutal thing. Like it's like the kids who don't know how to throw a ball.
Yeah, I said, do you know how to swim? And he was like, of course. I was like,
Yeah.
well, those are on
Those
par,
same
dude.
things,
Weird because Frankie does strike me as a bike guy.
What is a bike guy?
Yeah, what?
Like,
I'd say no.
Give me some bike guys.
Top 5 bike guys.
At our office?
Yeah.
Or just like in general.
I'm looking around at who I think maybe a bike guy would be. Well, bike guys like a classic
Sanko?
Midwestern, suburban.
No, but
middle class.
Rudy's a bike guy. Rudy's
No.
a bike guy, yeah.
Like a
Rudy's a
cyclist
mountain
bike?
guy.
Yeah, okay.
There's levels to the bike. There's like the city bike, the hipster bike, the
I think
mountain
Roan
bike.
bike's a good amount.
Oh, he's another one. Roan can't really ride a bike either.
Yeah.
I caught him once on the street
Francis
wobbling
is
around.
a bike guy.
Totally.
big time. 10
Francis
speed.
Francis wears the whole get up and
Yeah.
everything.
Francis
Yeah.
is 10
He
speed.
rides
Yeah,
like
he
100
shows
miles.
up. He shows up to the office looking like Lance Armstrong.
Walking in those clip clop fucking feet, you know.
You don't. When I think of like Perfectville, like You go out,
yeah,
you
like,
ride
okay.
like your bike around the neighborhood. That seems like
Were
what
you
Frank
like
did.
a BMX guy? Like, did you ride your bike?
No,
when you were a
I
kid?
wasn't. I wasn't a huge bike guy. I did have a bike. You ride it like to the park to play
The
wiffle
pegs,
ball.
remember pegs?
Yeah.
Pegs were the best.
I had
I had
like
a
one
Kent.
of those. A Kent.
A Kent.
I had a
K-E-N-T.
mongoose.
Oh, mongoose was.
Yeah,
those are
they
cool.
were
I think I
nice.
had a, is it Huffy?
Yeah. Huffy. You got the pegs, but that was just to like have your buddy ride on the back.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I couldn't do any of the
Yeah,
fucking
no, it was,
stuff.
yeah.
You know.
It was like the pegs were cool for like a week. You're like, oh yeah, you can hop on the pegs. It's like, wait, this sucks having to ride
is
two
twice the
human
weight.
beings. Yeah, fuck this.
So are all the people here then local Phoenix? Because nobody's here for the Super Bowl, right? What is that cutout, right?
I did see. Okay, so these guys depressed me over here. There's some Buffalo guys.
Yeah.
I always see that, and I'm
That-
like,
and
did
they
you guys
buy the
Did you
tickets.
buy your tickets beforehand, or do you live here? Oh, they're on vacation. But you plan your vacation here. Okay, so yeah, they did kind of play
They were
their
like,
vacation.
maybe, hopefully, two
It's like
birds, one stone.
That was the most misleading answer.
Yeah.
You're like, did you plan it for the Bills? Like, no. We just planned our vacation here during Super Bowl week
Yeah.
when the Bills were the number one seed.
Yeah.
But we were just coming.
I saw him with the Buffalo shirt, and I was like,
But they're
oh
still,
no.
they're still just like
Well,
happy.
yeah,
They're
well,
smiling.
to be
and-
honest, it
can you
is
do?
a calculated gamble because if you wait, it's super expensive.
Yeah.
If you go early, you get the better prices.
the-
but
it's
then
the-
you're stuck with your pack. Like the
It's like the
Packers
Final
fans
Four.
are always here.
The Final Four always has Duke fans.
Duke fans, yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, you plan
the
this.
most infuriating thing for like a decade straight was you buying Super Bowl tickets in like September. Plane
I get
tickets.
my hotel. I get
Oh God! It would be like week 4,
Dude, we talked
and
about
you'd
this
be
shit.
like, "Yep, I'm doing it." And every time I was like, "He's probably fucking right," and he
We talked about
obviously
this
was
yesterday, but Hank getting off the plane was like, it's just not the same without the Patriots.
It honestly-
and I was like, dude,
you.
what if you were like a Lions fan? You've never
never
been
been that way.
Yeah, but they don't know what it is. See, I became.
You get a taste
I
of it.
Yeah, you had it,
I
and then you
felt
lost
like
it.
I became synonymous with the Super Bowl. It's like, all right,
100 million Americans watch, and they're all thinking
The
about
Dave
Dave
Portnoy
Portnoy.
it's like
Trophy.
what are what's Dave and the Patriots going to do Super Bowl week? Like, here we go.
You dumb asshole!
But
I
it's like
fucking hate
literally,
you.
it literally was it.
What's Dave? It's Super Bowl week. What's
No,
Dave
he's
gonna do?
he's being honest. Like he
I know.
does
Oh, you
think that, like,
you 100% believe that.
like,
But,
all right, look
like,
at the
it-
calendar of content. Okay, Super Bowl week, we're gonna have to do something big
Yeah,
this year.
it's like it's like how do we top last year? We're going to be there. What do I ask Belichick, Brady? But it was that, and it's like you see the same people. It's like, oh, what parties are we going to? It just really was a New England reunion. It's like see you next year, and it does feel kind of like the Super Bowl isn't the same without the
The
Patriots.
clip of you trying to confront Dilfer recirculated the other
Yeah,
day.
because Dilfer-
after
what
Dilfer
was
said
that?
he's not impressed
That-
with
did you
Brady,
see that clip?
Brady and Rodgers.
Trent Dilfer's a son of a bitch.
Yeah,
And
that was
he's
crazy.
a dummy because now, like, I've been seeing the clips. I don't know if we can play them, but like Trent Dilfer with a clean pocket, and he's just missing guys by like 20
You're
yards.
the last one.
Yeah.
And also, Brady played at the end of that. Like he didn't play totally in the era
No,
of not
remember
touching the quarterback.
that Bills hit that everyone replays
Yeah.
being like, remember the NFL?
Yeah.
That was like one of the most violent hits of all time.
Right.
And-
The only thing I will say that there is truth to is like you're not playing till you're 44. If,
Correct.
You know
I
what
don't know.
And,
He-
and a lot of his like resume is the longevity
Yeah,
that he was still around.
yeah, I get
if you
that.
had 2 broken legs and a broken neck and 50 concussions,
Yeah, but-
you probably retired. 3 Super Bowls ago.
Steve DeBerg played till he was 100. Warren Moon played till he was 1,000. Like
Yeah.
he's obviously technology, and he has fanatical about like he wanted to eat. He didn't have coffee, ice cream, whatever. But I don't. That argument, you're not impressed.
That's crazy.
It's
I mean,
insane.
that's just so stupid.
And
You can
like
word it.
everyone's still playing on the same field, and he's
Right.
beating everybody.
Right.
So what are you
And-
talking
and
about?
It's like steroids almost too. It's the same idea. It's like
And by the way, the defenders are bigger, they're faster, they're
Right.
stronger. So
It's also, PFT said it when we were taping PMT earlier, it's like Trent Dilfer literally is a punchline of like, oh, well, Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl.
Correct.
yes,
Like, that's
you
the
and Brad
punchline.
Johnson are like the
Yeah,
2 fucking
yeah.
guys.
I mean, Big
Speaking-
Bad Brad. Don't put Big Bad Brad. Have you seen his trick shots?
No.
Brad Johnson's like the greatest trick
I
shot
knew
guy of
he-
all
I knew
time.
he
like
On
Dude
Instagram.
Perfect type shit.
Yeah, he's just in his backyard.
Basketball?
He's fucking basketball, football, everything. He's like Big Bad
That's
Brad
awesome.
back at it again.
Yeah.
He's just he's like just
Yeah.
total dad energy, just making trick shots.
he is.
Speaking of Brady and the Brady method, Stephen Che's before and after of the TB12 method,
Oh yeah,
like he tortured himself for a year.
yeah,
He looks exactly the
Yeah,
fucking same.
exactly the same.
Did you see that?
yeah.
I saw the after. I didn't look too. I just saw the picture where he did the dick, and that's all.
That was funny because I don't know if he did it intentionally, but the fact that it was on bunk beds made it very funny. Everyone's like, "Is this your kids' room?"
That's a little weird. I gotta go take my naked photos.
Yeah, look at it. Look at all the bunk beds. Because like you would see it and be like, "Wait, dude, are you doing this in your kids' room? Are you fucking Anthony Weiner right now?"
Yo,
remember the story
hilarious.
of Anthony Weiner?
That face he has is something else.
The Anthony Weiner, the kid's
his
head was on his lap.
He was sexting.
You could see
with a boner. What an all-time fucking pervert! Like pervert Hall of Fame.
Anthony Weiner.
That was a blogging like.
Yes,
I remember that story was so obviously for Barstool New York was material every day. Carlos Danger, remember that was his nickname when you check into hotels. That is all-time Hall of Fame.
We should do a Hall of Fame of blog time, like Rob
blog
Ford.
content.
Rob Ford for me. I mean, that was like
Occupy Wall Street was a big one.
I was like on the Rob Ford beat for like 4 months.
R.I.P. man.
Yeah, R.I.P.
I'm reading the sheets on Kyrie Irving, and he's making me more angry again. Ultimately, I want to be at peace every time I come into work, rather than things hanging on my head. It's
You're
fucking
the one
fault.
who's making it not peaceful. You dumb
Also,
fucking
no
asshole.
one was talking about it.
Yeah. He loves that. He loves it, man. He needs to stir up shit everywhere he goes.
No, he just likes being. Yeah, and he likes
I'm
being.
surprised Mark Cuban. Again, I know you're right. It's only half a year, but like the fact that I feel like Cuban as an owner and a businessman would be like, we're not touching that.
Yeah, I mean it's weird too because I think Jalen Brunson wanted to go to New York either way, but Jalen Brunson is better than Kyrie.
Yeah,
like you had him on your team.
One of the better like under the radar signings.
Yeah,
Knicks fans were mad about that too.
Yeah, no, and he put up like 41 the other night. Yeah,
What, you mean that you guys didn't get Kyrie?
No. When the Knicks signed Jalen Brunson,
they're like, he's average.
Because it's one of those things where like contracts are crazy now. Everybody gets like $100 million, and you don't think of Jalen Brunson as like a 9-figure guy, but that's the NBA now.
Yeah,
you know,
he's not. Jalen Brunson will never be a top 10 guy, so it's like always you're like, we're paying him this much. It's like Zach LaVine in the Bulls. It's like, you got to pay him.
Yeah,
he's never going to be a top 10 guy.
There's something that like sports fans I don't think have adjusted to like $40 million.
Right.
Like if people are getting 40 and 50, then 25 is a regular amount of money to pay like a good player.
Yeah,
and I don't think we've like adjusted to that yet.
Yeah, the next big like quarterback contract's going to be like that. You see Aaron Rodgers going into a hut 4 days, total isolation.
It's so annoying.
He's another one that's just the worst.
I texted him today because there was some hubbub, and it kind of made sense. So he won the Pro-Am.
Yeah, he's
Pebble
sandbagged.
And they're saying, and it made sense. The guy I played golf with was in the Pro-Am, but he's not a famous person. They sponsored it. So he's in. He's like, the strokes are all fucked up. They give the celebrities way more strokes, which makes sense because you don't want a nobody coming down the stretch. So he was saying that was rigged. He said, no, not rigged. But
the Jets cornerback Sauce Gardner said, they asked him about, is Aaron Rodgers coming to the Jets? And he said, I don't know, but I heard something about something.
Oh.
And a lot of people are buzzing about that.
Isn't he talking Raiders?
Isn't he going to make like $60 million if he stays with the
58
Packers?
million.
And that's only if he stays, though, right?
Yeah, I don't know how.
How do you walk away from that?
Yeah, actually, he might still be able to get it if he gets traded. I'm not sure.
That's fucking crazy numbers.
Yeah,
Portnoy numbers.
Fake Frankie is back. I just looked and was like, oh, Frankie's
Yeah,
right there.
I saw the picture
Look
of
at
them
him. He's
together.
Fake Frankie.
Yeah,
Wait.
a lot of the same.
Oh.
Yeah, he's fake Frankie. He looks like Frankie.
He does.
We were pointing at him last night like, you're fake Frankie. He's like, me? And we put them next to each other. They look exactly alike.
Ken Jack photoshopped him to be Fat Frankie.
I saw that.
No.
Those are cursed images.
Yeah. Jersey Jerry's actually on a flight right
Who's
now.
this guy?
I don't know. He's just yelling at us like we're not doing a live show. Yeah.
Where's Jersey Jerry?
He's on his way right now.
Where,
I'm going to have Jersey Jerry, by the
This
way.
guy's
dude.
wearing sunglasses
Yeah, I don't
inside,
know.
just yelling at us.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's saying. We got headphones on. I got no fucking clue what he's saying. Just going, where's the signs?
I'm going to have Jersey Jerry. I told him to pack a bunch of like cards and memorabilia. I want him to make like a true like adult autograph seeker video on Friday. And like I want to try to like if anyone who's listening right now has a child we could borrow. Like if he just uses a child
I don't
like,
know.
It'd be so funny.
Yeah, I don't know that he's capable of like staying. He'll probably get in trouble doing that because he'll really want the autograph.
Oh yeah, he'll get mad.
He can't fake
he'll
it.
get mad.
No.
He'll get mad. He'll get mad.
Did you? When was the last time you even tried to do like media day, Super Bowl? Like when you were
It was
sneaking
when I got
in?
dragged out. It was the
That was
Patriots.
the last one?
Like if the Patriots are in it, I will go because it's relevant to me. The Patriots aren't in it. I have no clue. I forgot how early it is. Like when I went back to the hotel, the fact it was Monday, you're a double loser. You don't have to watch. He's like just watching double. I haven't lost a game like that Marquette game. And
that one's not on me.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. 100% not on me.
Yeah.
Rutgers is not. Rutgers is going to fight.
Did you guys? Another thing I learned today. I didn't hear it. Belichick was on with Tom Brady. Let's go.
Yeah. Is Brady's podcast new, or he's been doing it for a while?
No, he's been doing it for a while.
I feel like I haven't heard much about it. Is it big? I mean, obviously it's going to be.
I want an answer to this, and this happened Super Bowl week where we taped so many shows. I think I've said this on the Yak and PMT, but why the fuck does Jim Gray get all these guys?
Well, him and Brady almost like do the podcast together. But it's like co-host, right?
Yeah, but Jim Gray, remember, did the decision with LeBron. Yeah. What is Jim Gray?
He's a legend.
But why?
Just being
what
in
else
the game
can you
so
say?
long.
Yeah, what else? What other points are you like? Jim Gray did this and this and this.
Yeah, the Mike Tyson.
That was
interview.
great. That's probably why. I feel like people respect him as like an OG, no nonsense kind of guy.
Jim Gray wasn't the one. No, Howard Leonard was Howard Leonard the one that said Floyd Mayweather. If I was younger, I'd kick your ass.
That's an all-time.
Yeah. But Jim Gray's like the Oprah for sports. Like he only does the A-list guys. It's like whenever you need a soft interview, like Jim Gray's there.
Brady bit his head off like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
When he said like, I got to ask you, do you know are you going to retire? And he was like, Jim, if I fucking knew what I was going to do, I would have fucking done it. Yeah,
you should listen to the clip though. Like Belichick almost made Brady cry today.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Because he was so effusive in his praise.
Yeah.
Yes, I heard he made him actually cry.
Jim Gray was like
Jim Gray was hosting the podcast
and talking about how great Brady was.
No, Belichick and Brady were both on. That's what I was saying. Like Jim Gray's got Belichick and Brady on. You'd think that would be bigger news.
Bro, that is the last podcast on earth I would ever fucking want to
Why
listen
is Jim Gray get a fucking podcast with
Yeah.
Belichick and Brady?
It's like he's got dirt on everybody or something.
It's crazy. I want to know what's up with Jim Gray.
I think he's just a super connected guy.
And, I mean, he's been doing it for
he's kind of like
40 years.
I understand, but he's never like, there's no moment where you're like, Jim Gray, like, he's got an interesting opinion. Or Jim Gray, like, remember when he did this?
What do you think? You like Costas?
That's what I was going to say. It reminds me of.
Costas.
I
like Costas.
I
feel like the new generation hates him.
I like Costas for baseball.
Yes.
Right, and that's because we grew up with Costas. That's like, and then they came back to baseball. Everyone's like, "This guy sucks." It's like, no, you don't understand. Like,
it used to be
fucking
incredible.
Braves in the '90s and shit. Yeah.
He also used to crush the NBA on NBC.
Yes.
Those like vignettes that he would narrate about the Bulls. Those were fucking incredible.
So
he has
good.
like a big game feel.
Yes.
Like if you hear his voice, you know it's the real deal.
Right. Yeah.
You're so red in that fucking.
Oh my god! And the sunglass
I
tan.
keep looking up and it's
dude.
just,
I swear to God,
I think it's just that TV.
Yeah. I was
because this one you don't look bad. I think it's just that TV.
Can we get that fucking TV up there? Jesus Christ! I was out in the sun for like 10 minutes.
I keep looking up and I'm like, wait, is Kevin like? Do we need to get an EpiPen? Is he about to die?
God damn it, man!
Yeah, you look really red there.
Do you feel like so? Is Brady going to be like a podcaster?
Oh, I thought you were going to say he's going to retire as a Patriot. He will.
Do you think he'll mention you?
Tom Brady ever?
In the speech when he retires as a Patriot?
No. I'll be honest. I don't think he is.
All right.
Maybe he should, but he won't. No, he's not. He's going to be a broadcaster.
Yeah, but I mean, what's going to happen to Let's Go? Is this just like that's his podcast?
Imagine if he's literally like doing his one-day retirement with the Patriots. He's like, and I will always remember like all my teammates, Brewski, McGinnis, Portnoy.
I mean, that's what fucking Kraft said it. It was as crazy.
No, in his head he thinks that.
that was when Kraft said that.
Are we
that
going
was,
in and out? Yes, right?
I'm
no,
good.
I don't think so.
No, just my headset then? Okay, continue.
Yeah, Dave, when Brady retired, Dave tweeted, I was laughing out loud, he's like, one of the best teammates I've ever had.
No, I mean, you definitely feel like
Brady, Belichick, Portnoy. That is a direct quote from the team owner. I did a lot of things that took pressure off the team.
Oh, that's right.
So they could concentrate.
You were a good locker room guy despite
rod.
never being in the locker room.
Yeah, right.
You took all the heat.
I defended him. I said things that he couldn't say publicly.
Right.
I took on the league office. I went to jail. I handed out the towels. I did a lot of things.
That was actually a funny moment when I was we were doing the Eagles stuff, and we found out the NFL knew, and they're like, "What?" Because Dave called Goodell a clown. I was like, I called him Hitler. Too.
It was a Hitler thing, I
And
think.
he's like, "Yeah, I forgot that."
Hitler.
Listen, he didn't kill anybody that we know of, Goodell. But anybody that doesn't think Roger Goodell is capable of murder to help the NFL is a liar.
Do you remember we were talking about old school Barstool on
Rutgers
KFC
hasn't
Radio.
scored in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know. I'm watching.
We were talking about old school Barstool on KFC Radio and how Feidelberg wrote a blog when at the height of Deflategate, basically saying, don't. He said, if you were going to kill yourself, leave a note that said, I'm doing this because of Roger Goodell. No, don't do it because of him, but if you were
just put it
already
on him.
going to,
Yeah, put it on
say it's Roger Goodell that caused this.
I like that. I have no problem with that. I mean, that was the loudest any human had ever been booed after the Patriots won the Super Bowl and Goodell was trying to give the trophy to them. Yeah.
All-timer.
Yeah, it was a
Where do you stand with, I mean, it's just that
With
rivalry's over, right?
Goodell?
beat
Yeah,
him.
like has any
You beat
like,
him.
What? Yeah,
beat
you won.
him.
I mean, you
You
won.
won
You
the
beat
Super
that
Bowl
rivalry.
after
And
Deflategate.
then he bailed on the all-time cowardice move when he wouldn't let you watch the game with him in the basement.
Yeah, when I won the auction. I'm
you get
surprised.
your money back from that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They never gave it to anybody else. Like, the money was supposed to go to first responders.
All-time backfire.
He didn't give it. I don't know. I mean, he still says, obviously, he doesn't know who we are. That came up in Congress under oath, that he's, like, never heard of Barstool. So, I don't know. It's surprising that he hasn't.
That's crazy.
Like,
I mean,
that they
that's just a
originally said
complete
Bussin'
lie.
with the Boys couldn't be on
Right.
Radio Row. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know.
It's crazy.
I'm sure I'll see him one day. He's a big-ass dude.
He lives in the town where my kids live.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Did you?
Like,
did
I've
it
never
hurt
seen
you?
him around, but like,
Did it hurt you a little that his nephew's on Jackson State? Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he has a black nephew on Jackson State.
How's that work?
No idea. But they were like Goodell's nephew, and then I was like, oh.
That's
and
weird.
then I saw the picture. I was like, oh.
That's one of the last people
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
guess would have a.
We're sure it's his nephew?
Pull up a picture of Goodell with his nephew on Jackson State.
You know what, actually-
Nameplate says Goodell.
You know what? Well, I'm sure there's other Goodells.
No, but they were like his nephew, and he was on the field.
Who
hugging,
said that?
A tweet with him hugging his nephew, and his nephew's name is Goodell, and he's hugged.
You
Roger
can
Goodell's-
have black people in your family.
Yeah.
You know.
That is
I
a lot.
get it. But, like, Goodell's
was-
like Irish ginger.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I will
find
say
it,
this.
TJ?
I don't put anything past Goodell. I think one of my greatest achievements.
Look, that's his nephew, Charlton Goodell.
Get the fuck out.
See? Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to say this about Roger, which I did, which I never got the credit for. It was, in my mind, Pulitzer worthy. When I did the deep dive, and when I say deep, I went through like film.
Yeah, you don't read, but you read.
I went deep because he said he was a great high school football player and got injured, and that's why he couldn't play college
In the
football.
league, yeah.
And I went through every article that his team played in high school. He wasn't mentioned once. There wasn't one stat, one highlight. The only time Goodell was mentioned, somebody's like, and Roger Goodell, who's a good like role player on the team, and that's it. And he's like, I had a great career. I got injured. Flat lies.
That was like
flat lies.
when Jalen Rose called out Skip Bayless for he averaged like 1 point a game in his senior year.
Yeah, Skip got mad, right?
Oh yeah,
So deep on the Pam Anderson.
48.
48. He's an
48.
old fuck. So he's 3 years older than me. 8 years. That's a beat. He's like a whole decade. He's doing
Yeah.
things crazy. That's like what's it, the Pam Anderson Motley Crue. What's
Tommy
his name?
Lee?
Tommy
Tommy
Lee's
Lee, yeah.
wife is 30
Yeah.
years, super young.
Yeah.
Wait, his wife is 30 years younger than him?
Very,
Is that what you're
very
saying?
much,
Yeah.
yes.
But he's also, I mean, Tommy Lee's fucking crazy.
Yes.
You know what I
Well,
mean?
yeah,
I wouldn't
so
expect
is
him.
Leo.
No, I mean, Tommy Lee and Leo are not
Yeah, no,
comparable.
they're
I
different.
think Leo hates
No,
us.
Tommy Lee went to jail.
Yeah, for domestic abuse.
Right.
Yeah.
Leo's not that.
He's also, like Tommy Lee's a fucking party rock star
Yeah,
maniac. Leo's complaining about the environment.
Why does Leo hate us?
We're always Leo
Always
guys.
defended him. Yeah.
What? We're always Leo guys.
Yeah, no,
Like,
I know. There's a Demoximo story that
The Moximo, is that what you call them?
yeah, Timo.
Dumois. That's an all-time Fortnite.
There's a story somebody overheard, like him trashing us, and then
I actually remember doing.
I was standing next to him at a party in Miami. The second I was next to him, he bounced. Like the second. Now I could be making it up.
That I don't know if he hates us as much as I feel like he likes to try to keep out of the spotlight, and it's like, I don't want to deal with it.
It would be so funny because I'm just thinking about it. Like, we have always defended him, but there was a stretch where I think it was Peacock had MLB games, and they had a Leo, like, Save the Climate ad, and Frank ranted about it for, like, 6 months straight.
Imagine if Frank the Tank burned our Leo DiCaprio
if you met
bridge.
Leo, and he's like, yeah, I liked you guys, but that Frank the Tank, he went too far.
Yeah, we've always been Leo guys. So maybe it's not true. We've always been Leo guys. This Dan 0-2. I don't even want to look. I got 11 games, and I haven't started 0-2 in a month and a half.
Oh, I don't have any other. The other games
poking around.
The other games are not my fault.
No, they're not. These two are. Two
and I'm not giving up on Rutgers.
Two of that shot's terrible.
I'm not giving up on Rutgers.
All right, what are we going to do? We're going to continue the show, but I'm getting distracted by those games.
Yeah, let me do another ad read while you.
Well, we take a 5-minute break at the top of the show.
At the top of the hour.
And I think Kirk will be here by then.
Yep.
All right, well, let me get this one out of the way. Attention small business owners. You may be eligible to receive up to $26,000 per employee through the Employee Retention Credit. Omega Accounting Solutions can help you recover your payroll tax overpayments and determine if you are eligible to receive up to $26,000 per employee. Omega Accounting Solutions helps get back the money you deserve through the CARES Act. All it takes is a quick, easy, and free 10-minute consultation to determine if you qualify. Omega is the small business champion with teams dedicated to maximizing tax credits. CPAs even turn to Omega for ERC guidance. Don't miss out on your small business tax credit even if you get the PPP loan. There's still time to find out if you qualify and file your claim. Call 855-505-DAVE or visit omegataxcredits.com/Barstool Sports now. Did I hear you want to do some small business podcast or something like that?
I don't know that we call it. So we were talking about like future stuff I'd be doing content-wise, and I what has always interested me is doing a longer format of the pizza review, kind of where you get to know the owner a little bit, and maybe not just pizza, but like generational businesses, which I did. I like. There was like a dry cleaner that was here yesterday. That was part of
Pony
the Barstool.
Express.
Yeah, Pony Express. That was part of the Barstool Fund, and they're the perfect example because they're literally going out of business, and now they're like thriving.
Yeah.
So like I saw them, they were tearing up. It was an all-time video actually. It was the daughters called and surprised the dad.
Yep,
so it's right down the road here. So stuff like that I do like doing. I find interesting. So yeah, that's what I was referring to. What Darius Slay ripped Matt Patricia?
What did he say?
Darius Slay talked about his time in the Lions when Patricia was head coach. Slay. It's just weird how he came in like he was bigger and better than all of us. He was acting like we asked to be there. We do get selected. That's the crazy part about him. Slay said Patricia had a big problem with him training with great players in the offseason. Told him you're not in that category yet. I fundamentally deny that characterization of Patricia.
But isn't that just like most Belichick guys when they leave? They try to be
all
Belichick.
think they're and they all think that they're like it's my way or the highway,
Right.
and they're dealing with like guys who that is. I think that is probably the correct characterization of it.
No, Patricia's.
I feel like these guys do that.
No.
Yeah. And then they get proved like
No.
Yeah, but you called him a schlub.
Yeah.
Well, I say he's a schlub offensive coordinator. But Matt Patricia's like super down-to-earth, nice guy. He doesn't have that aura like
Maybe
asshole.
out like in the regular world, but I feel like when they step in the locker room, they're like, we're going to do it
does
Belichick style.
Vrabel have that?
No.
So then, what
But
But
I don't-
Vrabel wasn't
no one's
a
ever-
coach under Belichick.
Yeah, but he was a player.
Right, but
that's
that's
very different, though.
Without Belichick, Vrabel doesn't exist.
No, I know that, but I'm saying he wasn't a coach.
But he
who
kind
learned
of
how to coach.
he kind of. I mean,
I feel like those guys
he's
from
coming
the coaching
here. Did he tell
tree.
you that?
No.
Yeah.
What day?
He's going to Waste Management Saturday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Super Bowl waste management.
Combos,
It's
crazy.
unbelievable. That's one of the all-time sports days.
Yeah.
Friday is the big day, I think, for Waste Management. That's what I've been told. Not that I want to be on the 16th getting like beer poured
Have you
on
guys
me.
done that before?
I've never done it. I think I'm going to
feel
try
like-
to go this.
Would you? Yeah.
By the way, you're not playing mini golf, right? Or okay, so tomorrow it might be you and
John.
Brandon.
Oh, okay. I
And
heard
John.
about it. Yeah.
And John. Yeah. Because we might. So we should just set it.
in case we're not here.
We
for
might
this.
not be here for this because they were saying it might go.
I would bet you guys
Yeah, are
won't
not
even
gonna
come
be here.
close to
Yeah.
making it a
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
It's the mini golf setup is the same. Like there's a cut. Why are there only 4 groups? Because that's all the time?
Yeah, there's 16 because it's time. We're doing 18 holes and then cut to 8.
8, so 1 round.
2, and then a final round.
So 18, so you're right. Last time we played 2 rounds before the cut.
Correct.
So 1 round cut in half.
Yep.
And then another round, and that's it.
Who won last time?
So there's only
Jeff
2 rounds of golf?
2 rounds of golf.
And
But what I've heard, and I think I just saw Kirk come in, is that it took a long time to play like 9 holes today.
Yeah, it sounded
Why?
like it. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people,
I mean,
there were
taking their time.
there was
a lot
way
of
more people last time.
But think about it. They're trying. You have to have everyone stop before they get.
Because it's live.
Yeah. So they got to be cutting it.
You can't be like just go go go. You have to wait.
Got it.
All right, now we're
Got
set
it.
up.
Oh well, that's
It's a big
gonna take
undertaking.
Nobody will make excuses on that.
It's a big undertaking. I actually, yeah. Well, I trust in Hank. He's got this.
All right, let's take our 5-minute break.
Yeah, 5-minute break. Back of the hour, and we'll be back in. We'll be back at 6:05. Yeah, 6:05. Clap.
Make some noise. Please clap.
Yeah.
You're watching Barstool Live. We'll be right back. Go Birds!
I love the board this week.
For the last century, one game has captured the imagination of children around the world. Mini golf. In the desert of Arizona, the sport of American mini golf adds another chapter to its fabled lore. 16 Barstool personalities will compete for the ultimate prize. But who will be the deserving champion? A young boy who aspired to be a U.S. Open champion.
For the glory, history, at Shinnecock, Dave Portnoy is the U.S. Open champion.
It won't get any easier.
Fuck you. Fuck you. No, you piece of fuck. I'm doing terrible.
Where moments of the past shape actions of the future. Will a defending champion rise again?
And there it is, Jeff Elo.
Or will a controversial rookie lay waste to the field? Could it be the obvious favorite?
Go in.
Dad?
Or might an upset of epic proportions come to pass? Regardless of who you will be rooting for, the champion must conquer attrition. The champion who rises above will echo in eternity.
Jerry, it is not that hairy. You oversold it. I'm the Joker, baby.
I'll crack it. I'll crack it. All right, here we go.
Oh, they're hosing him. Oh, my God. They're hosing him.
Because it's time for another unboxing.
It's a Hasidic Jew KB.
Grown might have to take off Nick's and grown tight.
Oh, man.
All right, brother.
Close it out.
You're doing good. You're doing really good, Nick.
Really is in there. You got to do a better job of taking care of your feet.
No, he's got the Grey Goose in the backpack.
This is going to turn into a sassy.
Boy.
No. God damn it. I'm going to have to drink. I'm going to have to drink through this timeout. I am dominating this.
That was good, Zon.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
Stop.
I would love to get slapped by a multitude of women.
We tried to find your biggest haters online.
Oh, God.
And show you the tweets and see what you thought. New word idea. Every time somebody does something really dumb, we call that Orlando Scandricus.
This guy looks like you.
What?
That's blurred out. How the fuck? Wait.
You look like a dumb Gary V. A little bit, you know what I mean?
What the fuck? I didn't ask for crowd work.
I'm not getting canceled. You will not get canceled.
Oh, God. Very no. Oh.
Wild. This was badass.
Legend.
Oh, my God.
Barstool Golf Time app makes it easy to book the best tee times at the best prices. Avoid having to create multiple accounts for multiple courses. Just create one account and book with us.
It's golf time.
Book tee times, leave reviews, and earn rewards every time you play. And best of all, get free Barstool golf gear. Wow! Built by golfers, for golfers, Barstool Golf Time.
After 10 years of podcasting, my dad is finally going to be proud of me. Not because I interviewed Mark Wahlberg, Danny DeVito, or Bert Kreischer, but because we partnered up with Whistle Pig Whiskey and made our very own KFC Radio branded single barrel. It's smoky, it's spicy, it's 100% rye. Why? Because we only mail it in on the boss's time. When it's whiskey time, we're giving 100%. So go buy the limited edition KFC Radio Piggyback, Whistle Pig's 6-year aged whiskey to celebrate KFC Radio's 10-year anniversary. Buy online and at local retailers.
Listen, after 25 years on Wall Street, I got the hell out, but I still need to be kept up on what's going on in the markets, and I rely on the Water Coolest daily newsletter. Join the Water Coolest today and be kept up on all business and market news. Cheers.
All right, we're back. Kirk Minahan joins the show. Make some noise for
Give
Kirk.
it up for Kirk.
Kirk approaching.
Wow, that's
a rousing applause for Kirk.
Yeah, am I good?
I got the scoop. Now you're broken, yeah. So I got the scoop on the car accident at the hotel.
Yeah, I just
heard this too.
What happened?
So somebody drove the car into the hotel, like into the fucking wall of the hotel, like broken up, like completely smashed the car. Hops out of the car.
Oh Jesus!
Runs
I didn't
around.
even notice that guy standing in front.
Dude,
look at it. He is sassy as fuck. Look at that foot.
Look at that toe point. Look at that toe point.
That's the sassiest guy
He
in
is
front of a car wreck ever.
The belle of the ball right there. So this guy got out of the car, runs around the hotel, hops the fence into like the pool area, and then tried to act like he was just like staying at the hotel.
I respect that
Whipped
move.
out his phone and was just like casually walking. Apparently the cops had like guns drawn on him. And I guess the chick at the hotel who works at the hotel actually was like, no, it wasn't him. It was another guy. Tried to get him out of it. The cops ended up obviously arresting him. So I don't know what he was. I guess it was like a high-speed chase before that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So, hey, that's good move. getting in a different hotel.
Yeah.
You know, no criminals crashing into the fucking.
I got so I understand he doesn't have a mic now, but what are you doing? Oh, well, I don't know how to do this for a living.
There you go.
It's fine. Whatever. So I went to the hotel. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Two people changed it.
So I got to tell you.
Yeah, we need to hear about
this. When you go to this thing tomorrow, this fucking mini golf thing is such a disaster.
I had a feeling.
Have you heard about this?
No. Is this working?
I mean, I can hear you. Nobody else can.
No.
Do we have another?
We played. We have a mini golf tournament tomorrow. We had a practice round. I went there. A bunch of guys are there. Some of the foreplay guys are there. Some people I don't know are there. Whatever. I played 8 holes of mini golf in 2.5 hours.
Oh no!
It's the longest 9 holes of golf I've ever played.
Wait, now was that
regular or
was that because it was practice? Like, were they getting everything right?
Yeah, well, yeah. But there wasn't a tornado.
No, I know. But is there any optimism that it can go faster?
Yeah, like I said to,
but it needs to go like 100 times.
Once I said, so before I
forget, working?
Yeah, you're fine. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. No, you're good.
You're in.
Just get it a little closer.
No, I can tell it's not working. No.
Just turn them up. They're going to turn your volume.
Keep talking.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
Yes.
Why is it taking so long?
Well, so I had Hank on I taped my podcast after, and Hank says it could be better tomorrow. I said, Hank.
He came on the show?
Yeah.
Oh,
if it's 50% better tomorrow, it'll take us 2 hours. We're playing 36 holes. At the pace we did today, it'll take 14 hours to play mini golf.
Why is it taking
Because I think the
By the way, I can't hear them now, but that's fine.
Super loud. But so they're doing a shitload but the production's unbelievable.
Right.
They have the truck from the bowl games there, everything.
Yeah.
But this is way
What is the cause? Is
of
it
the
because
delay?
people are like taking it too seriously?
So I go to a hole and then they'd be like, stop.
Yeah, they stop
There's a
you,
camera
yeah.
guy. We're
Yeah.
doing this sound, and it's going on forever. And I don't know. And so I just feel like
Now
they're way overthinking this. This
All
is
right,
going. And so Hank in the middle of the round, Hank came over, and I saw you tweet it. It is true. He looked like a guy. He looked like I did. Like when after my dad died. So after my dad died, he bled out. Like literally, because he had a bone disease. So all the blood, blood from his eyes.
Kirk. Wait,
So we're going
Hank
from
looked like your dad?
No, worse. He looked like me looking at my dad. He had that, I recognize that look, and he had the look of a guy, like I said, the big budget movie director who knows it's
like,
over
oh,
and
fuck.
there's fucking no way of recovering it.
No, I mean, you said it perfectly. Scorsese after doing Apocalypse Now.
Couple, yeah.
Because they're trying to get too many shots.
So and then Hank's like, well, I'm worried because like let's say that you're 1 under and then we miss a couple of shots and you're 2 over. Like, what am I going to do about that? I'm like, how the fuck do I know? I'm here to play mini golf.
All right, so
keep it simple.
Now,
So Kevin, you're hosting with Brandon.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
and John.
they were saying they were
and
like,
Stephen Che can come on. There's other guys.
You and Feidelberg can start radio
Yeah,
for when Dan and
okay,
Dave get
all right,
back. And I was
all
like,
right.
I don't think so.
You're not going to be live streaming the Super Bowl.
You're not going to miss the game.
Next year's Super Bowl.
Why don't you
you'll never be seen again.
One camera follow each group, and some just cut to this, cut to like, who cares if you have every
This is
shot?
what you're calm now. You're going to say the same thing tomorrow at 3 in the afternoon, and you're going to be fucking losing your shit.
Oh no!
Are you
I feel
you're
bad
playing?
for Hank.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to go crazy.
Is my mother is playing.
Oh, right,
I'm
right,
in
right.
there.
How old's your mom?
How old's my mother?
Yeah.
You
You're
don't
gonna
ask that.
say something. I'm not
No,
gonna
I'm
answer
asking.
that.
I'm asking.
No, I'm not
seriously.
going to answer that.
How old
Because
is
I know what the next
56?
question- He's going to say, make a death joke.
No, if she's 76, she'll be dead by the end of the round. It's going to take 20 years.
That is why I didn't
He's
answer.
watching us from right there.
I hope it doesn't happen. I'm just saying I met you at Boston.
That is
Very
why
nice.
I didn't answer. How old
I don't want-
that
I
was
don't
quite clear. That's where you're going with that.
We'll make T-shirts.
I could at this rate
here.
We'll name
You
next
might
year's
die,
golf
Kurt.
after her.
What's that?
You might die at this rate.
I was looking for a fucking train
For the
station
record,
that
I
around like
can't
you wouldn't believe. I was hoping one of those goals, one of those like holes, was like one of those fake train holes. The course is fine. Like I think Hank will be all right.
Did this get in your head? Did you play poorly?
Who's to say? It didn't matter. We literally waited at one point 50 minutes. So I was trying to figure out if you're by yourself for 2.5 hours by yourself.
Yeah.
How many holes of mini golf could you play?
Like 1,000.
I said 4,000.
Yeah.
4,000.
2.5 hours.
So
2.5 hours.
So there's a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah. Yes.
So you are the champion.
Jeff D. Oh,
Jeff D. Lowe
you
won,
won, right?
Yeah. Jeff Lowe won last time.
Yeah,
Yes.
Jeff D. Lowe won.
But Kirk is
You're one of these
competitive
weirdos.
mini golfer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You
there
bring
was
your own club
well,
and
there was a there was prize money last time. I'm not sure if there is this time or not. I haven't seen.
You play for prize.
Is there
You're
a
not
purse?
playing for money.
They put up a purse.
I can't hear Dick. I put the purse in last time.
Right. So there's no purse this time.
No, we'll have to have a purse.
I mean, you just said that you have so much money you're going to die with.
I did it last time. I put a purse.
So loud, Dave.
I can't hear anything.
All right, just switch. I'll deal with them.
What's a bigger shit show, this or that?
This
Barstool
is
having a
Swiss
banner
watch.
day.
Yeah. This one's not on the headset. Dave is right.
Right,
There's
you
no
can't.
sound
I
in
don't
here.
tell you're right, but yeah.
So it was very difficult to hear because those are becoming headphones.
What?
Oh,
Or
he's gonna
earmuffs.
We got
All right,
another
give me
one.
that. All right,
Pass them
we're
all
gonna
down.
move them down now. This should work. This should work well.
Oh man. So tomorrow's gonna be a disaster. All right. I feel bad because I've been kind of saying I've been doing the thing where I'm like, hey, it could be a real shame if this doesn't work. And I've been saying that to him all week. Now you don't have a.
Now
is his on? Let's figure this out before.
You are not on now.
This is whack-a-mole, man. This is classic.
Why am I talking?
Here, let's just pretend we're kissing and we'll just talk in the same mic. Jesus.
Are they just rotating in the bad one? I don't know what they're doing. No, it's not that. It's not that.
Nobody. Yeah, just give him a regular mic.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, here we go.
So now he gets the best of both worlds. So the mini golf, which we go back on this.
It's great that you're gonna have to hold the mic while.
A headset with a handheld.
Is this thing working?
Yeah.
Well,
a
you
little
don't
bit.
need the
Turn that
headset
up a
now.
little.
No, but you can hear us, right?
You can hear
he
us
can hear
without
us
the
better
headset.
Right. True. Now I get all the noise.
Yeah, now I don't think that mic's on.
That mic's not on.
Mic on? Is this mic on? What is?
Oh,
No, that's on.
Now it
Is it on
sounds.
now?
Now,
I can hear you,
yeah.
yes. I don't know how loud that is.
Yeah,
I can
now
hear
it
you.
sounds.
What are you pointing at, Kevin?
Huh?
What are you pointing at?
Well,
That's
no,
not
it's not on. It's not on.
I tried it.
Just scream the rest of the fucking show.
What?
Just scream.
I like how they're trying to talk into it. It's clearly not on.
Does this work? Does this work?
That's it's definitely not.
Kirk is close. Like,
Oh, the mini golf.
yeah, I know.
Oh my God, my dad. What are we doing here?
This is great. Because Kirk is gonna go home tonight and be like, did they send me out here just to fuck with me for an entire day?
It is a zoo. It's a zoo situation. We said that earlier.
The fuck are you looking at?
Why does the mic not work?
Oh wait,
No, it's not working.
Does it work now?
No.
a little bit. Yeah,
We
no,
have-
I
Get in my headphones.
We have 3 working headsets, clearly. They keep rotating things, saying, talk into it, do this.
Check,
None of
check,
it's working. Yes, see, it's
You
not.
can hear me.
Yes. I can hear you in my
You're
headset.
just not going to be able to hear yourself. Just
Just yell. Just
I
yell.
don't know that is working.
I don't think it's. Is this
Now it's
working?
working
Yeah,
now.
now it's working.
Whatever. I don't think it's working.
Oh, he said big boy voice.
This
too.
guy's a Minute fan, too. He's the only one who cheered for you.
Shut the fuck up.
That's not working.
I know it's not.
That's not working.
I'm doing it. I'm doing the whole. I'm in. Go ahead. Fire away.
What's the latest going on in the Minifan world? Like, who are you fighting, or what's going on?
I think everything's all right. I think
Is it
it's-
like
yeah.
peaceful right now?
It's pretty. It's peace. I think.
Here, Kirk, you take.
This is like a Kirk Minahan sabotage.
Does this work?
We may just go on.
Uh, I don't even know.
45
Does this
minutes.
work?
Yeah, that's working
All right,
now.
I'll talk-
How the fuck is that works?
What are you saying?
I don't even. No, that's not working.
Kevin,
No, that's not
hear you.
working.
No, okay.
I don't know.
You're the one with the.
The microphone doesn't work, and we have 3 working headsets. That's very obvious. Sure, we'll go on break. I'm going to take a break. You
Yeah,
3
let's-
talk for like 15.
Let's do another 5-minute break. How about that?
Okay.
We'll
no,
just get this shit
Dave's
in order.
taking a break. Oh, everyone's taking a break? Yeah.
Let's.
Oh, okay. All right, Dave's taking a break.
Okay.
All right. I seriously do think that, this wasn't a setup. Because you're going to go home tonight, and you're going to be like, did they fly me out to Arizona to just
Minahan.
test my mental strength by making me play mini golf for 5 hours, then work on a microphone. That
Unbelievable.
Work.
I mean, this company is.
He's looking for the train tracks.
This company's incredible. I mean, it's
we are one of a kind.
It's just so funny because I mean I know they're doing their best and we're always in different settings and shit, but we've been doing this for like 15, 20 fucking years.
Yeah, this is not like 12 years ago.
It's one step forward, 2 steps back. We have our own bar.
Yeah,
we just can't work the microphones.
Is all you do give thumbs up? Like, oh, who is this? Is thumbs up guy? Yeah, thumbs up. Yeah, everything's great. Jesus Christ. No, I don't know. Yeah,
I'm
great.
I agree with you. I'm laughing.
Nice guy, I'm sure. I don't know. Nice guy. But I'm just, I don't fucking. But yeah, I think tomorrow is going to be. But like I was saying, if it's a disaster, great, right?
Yeah.
It's funny. Yeah. No, Hank's not going to handle it well.
There's definitely a disaster that's funny, but hopefully people will be able to like see us and hear us.
Right.
Like if the shots, if you like get like the end of a shot of a ball going in, it's like whoops, we missed that. That's funny. But if it's like, oh, you can't see anything or you can't hear anything, then it's a problem.
And is it pay-per-view?
No, it's just live on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, live. Yes.
So then whatever. It's just
we do have the backup. I think everyone. So all the groups, like I know we're going live from Pardon My Take YouTube. Our group, like I think the Chicklets are going live. Foreplay's going live. I don't know where you're. Who's in your group?
Riggs, Biz, and Whitney.
All right. So if you want to watch Kirk and the YouTube doesn't work, Spittin' Chicklets Instagram will be live following you.
Yeah, we'll put it. Yeah. All right, or we can put on the case as well. I think it's going to be a fucking. I'm going to kill somebody by the end of this thing tomorrow. If it's 6 hours, if you're on the 18th, it's been 3 hours.
Yeah, I mean it would make the case easier, right? Kill someone, then solve it yourself.
Yeah, I can actually fucking solve
First
it.
episode, I did it.
That's going to be Minahan's next thing. Is he kills people and makes them cold cases so he can solve them.
Yeah, I thought about that. How easy is that?
Right.
I mean, Jesus.
What's the latest in your crime investigation?
We're working on season 3 right now, but I'm looking at one sort of in this area. So yeah, maybe we're gonna we'll see. Season 2 is done. I termed it a noble failure. Swing and a miss. Not a great season. I didn't think. Yeah.
I'm only halfway through. I have to finish it.
Didn't land the plane. I blame my producer. It was not my fault. You can only do so much.
Naturally.
Well, I mean, I had the other producer. I solved it. So I mean, obviously, there's one difference now.
It is
so.
It's a compelling case.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe that's case season 3 is like who's better, Steve Robinson or Dave Cullen?
Yeah, we'll find. I don't know, but
there will be. I'm actually surprised there has not been a murder or death in the Minahan world yet.
Oh, I'm sure there has been.
At some point,
I'm sure there has been.
I don't know. I mean, like one of you guys.
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
I have to give Kirk credit. I texted him this maybe 2 weeks ago. For anyone who doesn't listen to Kirk's show, it's very, very funny. And I actually think the recap episode of Shattuck.
Oh, that was wild. Yeah, wild.
Kevin, I don't know if you listen to this, and I don't know how much I should say, but the guy has his own podcast. He's been on Kirk's show. He's going through a divorce that's very sudden, and he did an episode like a day after.
Who is he?
He's just a random conservative.
It was crazy.
I have every Friday night we just have a fan come in.
Yeah.
I don't even care at this point. I'm just like shoot me. Like, how much more can I talk about?
But it was Mystery Science Theater for podcasts.
Yeah, it was
like they were playing it and reacting, and it was like one hardest I've laughed in a very long time.
Did you? So you thought that was Dan Rappaport calling the show the other day?
Oh yeah, I thought that was him.
He got
how would I didn't know. I thought I was like, I didn't know he had that type of pizzazz. By the way, this game's we just
nail
missed 2 shots.
I know it's a nail biter.
Did you? By the way, I've told you this before. You're missing a moneymaker right here. I predicted the PGA Tour winner last week, Justin Rose, on my show. Called it.
What was his odds?
I think it was like 40-1. I picked Matt Fitzpatrick at the U.S. Open last year. I am a fucking golf gambling machine.
I didn't know that.
Let's go. I'm ready.
Who do you have this week in
Start taking Kirk picks.
Jason Day.
Jason Day.
Yeah, never go. Don't go with Rahm or McIlroy. No. Jason Day.
When's the last time Jason Day won anything?
Well, Justin Rose hadn't won in 4 years.
I know.
It's been a good 4 or 5 years. I bet she's 35-40-1.
All right, I'll put it in right now.
One of the notes we have here is that Live Golf came out and said they made $0
I saw
in
that.
2022. I mean, but of fucking
It's
course.
a startup. I mean,
they gave hundreds of millions of dollars to people.
I don't think they care if they make money, right?
They said they spent $780 million bankrolling everything. I mean, if they did make money, it would be a fucking wild success.
They just got. This isn't working.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
This is working.
I can hear you.
No, they can't hear me.
Can you guys hear Dave? Yeah.
No. Yes? All right. They
show-
say it.
It's been an hour and a half of Dave going, no,
It's been
yes,
like this whole time?
No.
We've
Well,
had
it's like
problems
four
on and off.
headsets. Four
Yeah.
headsets.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
I'm going to do this golf right here.
Do it.
Barstool's PGA Tour,
Who do you
Jason
have?
Day.
Jason Day.
Okay.
What are his
By the
odds?
way, Dan and I have Rutgers +4 here.
4.5.
I have 4.
When did you bet it?
Early, before I told you.
Oh, so then it's not on me. Thank
No,
you.
I bet it after. No, I bet it after.
I caught him.
I bet it after.
Yep.
I bet it after.
Case closed.
No, watch. I'll show you. I bet it after. I have the timestamps.
Indiana's driving, miss, rebound. Oh, no.
This is the portion of the show where Dan and I have tens of thousands of dollars.
How much
riding
you have on it?
I have 25 grand on Rutgers.
5 on Rutgers.
You have 25 grand on Rutgers right now?
You don't know a thing about them, right?
No, that's him.
This is the
He's
problem.
mad at me because I said Rutgers is good.
He was
He's like,
betting.
why did you tell me they're good?
That was the analysis you gave? The in-depth analysis? Was it they're good?
Well, his plan, Kirk, is that he's been betting with no knowledge.
He doesn't
on
want to know
purpose.
anything.
And then when Dan told him,
and
that
all I
yes.
said was Rutgers is good.
And I've been hotter than I've ever been in my life,
Right.
not knowing. Dan started giving me facts.
Uh-oh.
Rebound.
Oh, no. Oh. And one. Dead.
That's game.
Dead.
That's
What's on
game.
their jerseys?
That's terrible. What is it?
What's your Super Bowl bet? I know he's
I
got the big one.
right now like the Chiefs. I haven't bet the game yet. It's a fluid situation. I think
like it's a fluid situation. Like it's a hostage situation in Iran. It's a fluid situation. We're taught. We have our best guys on it. We're going to figure it out.
What's the spread right now?
It's
1.5.
I
Kansas City?
No.
No.
Oh, Philly.
Eagles.
Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta see what's happening with the Chiefs
Yeah.
wide receivers.
Lock.
Like
Right.
if they're healthy, I like the Chiefs.
Kirk
If
is
they're not,
undefeated in the playoffs.
Lock. Kansas City's a lock. I haven't missed a game in the playoffs yet this year. Lock.
He hasn't.
Missed
Lock.
the free throw.
Lock.
46 seconds.
You gamble?
63.
No, he just gives out winners.
No.
That's all he does. He just shits out winners.
Yes,
He just wakes up and gives you winners.
this is riveting.
What is
Fucking
going on? What is this?
That's a foul.
Oh, no.
can't
You
see
knew he
that.
short-armed that. Oh, fuck.
That's game. Thanks for coming.
Take
Bar's
that to the
closed.
hoop, you fucking
And that's
asshole.
the end of the day, Portnoy business.
They're just kids.
Just kids.
They're
All right.
just kids. They're just kids.
Yes.
So, Kirk, I heard you say the case was no good.
No, it wasn't that. It was just we didn't, I haven't solved the murder yet. We'll get there. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Season 3, we were looking at stuff. I don't know.
What'd you think of those Idaho murders?
Yeah. But for me, the problem with stuff like that is it's so covered. Like, I don't want to do
Yeah,
something.
no, you gotta find something.
Yeah, it was wild. It was insane. It was fucking crazy. We've had a couple of stories in Massachusetts lately. Nuts. This woman, I don't know if you saw the woman went missing down in Cohasset. Insane story.
I just can't believe there's so much DNA shit that they do these days. I can't believe there's still
that
so
the
many
guy-
cold cases with no info.
Yeah.
It's
The
sad,
guy- there's a guy
it's
who
sad that like
guy
I
who
saw
Googled-
a TikTok where it was like literally they were listing. It's like he at like 6:05 he Googled how to
Right.
dismember a body.
Right,
At
he was-
6:07, yeah.
Yeah, there's a guy in Massachusetts.
Sad. I
Fucking
hate that
insane.
I have to admit that I like got news from TikTok.
Yeah.
But that is how I saw it.
It's fucking
I just
insane.
put $5,000 to win 275 on Jason Day.
275 grand?
Yeah.
What's my
You're
what's
fucking,
my what's my
you're
fighters fee?
fucking nuts getting in.
Why would you sprinkle
The
a
last
little
thing
top 10
anybody
just
at
in case?
Barstool Sports should ever do is talk to Dave about picks.
What's my
that's
what's
on
my
you.
Because you
what's
get
my
no credit and all the
what's
blame.
my taste if he wins?
I'll give you 20 grand.
All right, that's reasonable. That's
a
fine.
foul.
That's fine. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. I'm fine with that. I'm
yeah,
fine with
all
that.
right.
That's good. Done.
20
Wow.
grand.
That's a precedent that you're going to set here. People are going to
If
start
so-
throwing
Well, if he
numbers.
wins, if I'm a winner for the guy.
If you give somebody who wins the tournament, I just threw $5,000 out the window.
Well, golf is, you know
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
wild.
yeah,
so,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
but I mean, he's playing better.
Listen,
yeah.
because even Sprinkle, if he's in the mix, I
Yeah,
could probably hedge.
Of course.
So,
or you could cash out even.
if other people come up to you and start giving you picks like that,
I take them every
you'll
time.
do finder's fees?
I take them every
If he
time.
wins 275 grand,
Well, he said he was hot.
It's
He-
my
he
biggest
said he was doing
weakness.
well.
Someone tweets me a pick, I take it.
every time.
Every time.
You guys have
It's the
always been
worst.
doing that,
It's
and
the
now all of a
worst.
sudden he's going to throw 20 grand out.
I haven't
If they
been
have a
doing-
write-up or a star system, I'll take it double.
Honestly, Kevin, I haven't been telling anybody any of my picks, nothing, until Dan came up, and he's waddling his way.
I was sitting down.
Who do you have today? I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. He's like, if you don't tell me who you have, I'm
I
going to
did
tell
threaten
you.
you. I did threaten him with
the
stats.
information on every
I was
team.
like, if you don't tell me who you're picking,
and he
I'm
was
going to tell you
following
all
me.
the
I
stats.
was walking away from him. He's following me. He's like, Rutgers is good. Marquette. These two games.
I didn't
I'm
say
over
Marquette. I
two.
never said
You
Marquette.
UConn.
I never said
UConn.
Marquette.
UConn.
I talked about UConn separately.
That's who they're.
Are
That
you-
is who they're playing.
Are you guys capable of just watching a game anymore?
No,
hell no.
That's
You just can't.
No
you just can't,
chance. That
nothing.
ship sailed
You
a
couldn't?
long time
No
ago.
game at all.
Just
I
watch,
could,
no, just watching a game's for losers.
I was gonna try to
always be responsible.
Sure, I understand that.
Mass regulated.
Sure. What was the last game you watched for sports entertainment? Just like the love of the game.
Patriots. I generally
But
won't
you
bet Patriots.
Oh, really?
So that's what I'm saying. So you can watch Patriots.
Yeah.
So
But
the
like,
answer's
Still,
that's the
I'll
answer
watch.
then.
Yeah, like I've watched.
I thought you meant like a civilian.
Oh
game.
no! I just mean in general. Like, could you sit there if the Patriots are playing the Super Bowl this weekend and just watch?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've watched like Wisconsin
I guess you
games.
could,
and-
but you always bet on the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Because I always think they're going to win.
Right.
Yeah. But like I didn't bet them a lot this year because I wasn't confident in what they were doing.
How fucking weird did Brady look in that picture?
What
His
is-
fucking face is gonna fall
What is
off.
that, dude? He looks awful.
In the one days, which picture?
The one
Yeah.
is this fucking thing. His
He's
hair
got-
is like
his
hair.
eyebrows have the. He looks like Dane Cook now.
He looks like
He
Caitlyn
looks
Jenner.
awful.
That was.
He's falling apart.
You guys
He
are
looked
really
bad.
getting your shots in on him right now.
That was
mean,
the
that
other
was-
thing.
I don't like
I
it.
don't
You
want
know
to.
that,
I don't want
but-
to suck your dick, Kirk. But when you had that other guy on, Kirk got. It was a master troll. He ranked Brady 12th all time.
Stand by it.
And the other guy ranked him first, and Kirk was like, all right, so on aggregate, he's sixth.
Yeah, I know. I stand by
He's
it.
like, you weighed our averages. He's
Top
sixth.
15.
Guy had nothing. He
What are
couldn't
you
answer.
talking about, Kirk?
Is his hair by the like you got to
Look at him. He looks
He's
like
getting work done.
what
he
the
looks
fuck
like
is
Jerry
that?
O'Connell.
Dude,
Dave,
that-
no, Dave, come
That
on,
is
Dave,
not. That's
Dave,
not a human. That's fucking
weird,
AI,
Dave.
man.
Dave, look at
Come
that
on.
face.
Admit he looks bad.
He was a good-looking
No,
guy
he is a
before.
good-looking guy. Still good.
That doesn't even look like him.
Talk to me when you're his age and what you look like. You're gonna be a bag of milk.
That's not the point, though.
What do you mean that's not?
Let me
the
see that. Put that picture up again.
He doesn't look like. He looks like.
I want
a
to do. I'm doing the thing like on
robot.
trivia.
I
Yeah,
think he
his
looks
fucking
great.
thing.
Look, he's
He's
ripped.
Jerry O'Connell on the inside.
Okay.
Look at this. Like,
This-
what?
this
The
show
outside's Marv Albert.
This show has just become.
You know what? You know what
I
is
nailed it.
I think
interesting.
He's a great shape, but he looks fucking awful.
I think Brady coming back in a way is the best thing that happened for Greg Olsen.
Why?
Because I feel like
He got a lot of love.
I agree with
yeah,
that.
like a
Got a
lot
lot
of
of
people were
love.
like, we like Greg Olsen, and then also, if
Greg
Bra-
Olsen's
if-
a brick watch man.
Oh, is that right?
yes, that's right.
Yeah.
He's one of 42 people out there.
God.
I feel.
I have one. It's a beautiful.
You told me
watch.
you were going to give me one. I never got
Yeah,
one.
what happened to our bonuses in Christmas? We're all going to
Listen,
get brick watches.
I'm waiting. Welker is now involved in the process,
boy.
which makes things more difficult. I'm going to have like a watch screw guy come to the office so you can pick it out. He can size them right there.
Oh,
it's going
wow.
to be a whole
That
big
sounds
to do.
exciting. Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
it's
I'll
gonna
swing
be a
by
whole
that.
Thank you, Dave.
Also, a side note: Tom Brady, the guy who cut my hair, has cut Brady's hair a lot. He said Tom Brady and I have the best plus 40 hair he's ever cut.
He says it to everyone. who
No, he
comes
doesn't.
But yours is
well,
yours is bought.
I
right?
think you both
No,
have.
well, depends
best
what
hair
part.
plugs.
Like, is this bought? No,
Oh, I don't
Kirk.
know. Is that
Well,
right?
man,
It's surfer hair.
This is authentic. This is. Look at my mom has very thick hair.
Look at
it's
my
from her. The back and the crown. It's I don't like to say bought. I think that's a negative.
Well, you
connotation.
paid money for it.
I don't mean.
So you
I'm,
bought
I'm answering. It's replaced.
I know those guys,
It's
yeah.
my hair. This hair goes there.
Right.
They
Yeah.
rearranged the hair on
But
my head.
but it wouldn't look that way had you not got that service.
Man,
a lot
what
of
would
people
it
would say
what
that
do you-
about a lot of different things.
What do you think it would look like now had you not? It would be bad.
I look like my dad.
Probably like this. Yeah, it would not
Yeah,
be
no,
good.
I was, but this is real. That's not.
Sure, I'm sorry. Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
The back would be a disaster.
But Brady
Brady's
is.
a hair plug guy.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
totally.
like,
Yeah.
But he won't. He hasn't admitted it.
why?
No.
Like who
What's that
fucking
smashed
cares?
glass sounded?
Yeah, I don't know
Brady,
what that
it's
was.
just, I've said this before. Buckle in because Brady post play
It's gonna be
career.
weird.
We are talking everything's in place.
So
Scientology.
yeah, oh
he
yeah.
Could be,
I
he
think
could
he's
be
gonna be a total
anywhere.
weirdo.
Are you serious about top 15, or are you just trolling?
You don't think he's one of the 15 best
He's-
quarterbacks ever?
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I think he's the best.
Fine. He lost Super Bowls.
What do you
whatever.
have him ranked?
I mean, give
One.
me
What do you have him ranked?
14.
So 7.
Yeah.
Who's your number one?
Quarterback ever?
Yeah.
I like guys who win Super Bowls. Brad Johnson. Jim
So
Plunkett,
this is a bit.
Yes, that's what he's saying.
It was very. He had
a
a
fucking
guy
joke.
call in.
All right, I didn't know
and
the joke. How
he,
would you? What?
he had a guy call in and debate him like earnestly, and he never picked up on what Kirk was doing.
It's wacky, dude. It's a fucking wacky show. Okay?
Yeah, I know it's wacky.
Wacky
show.
hype.
It was
I know
great.
it's a wacky show.
Like yeah. What were you saying? It's like Trump with McCain. I like soldiers don't get caught.
Yeah, I like guys who don't lose Super Bowls. I don't know what you want me to say. That is the wildest Trump quote I think of them all.
Ever.
Like he said,
And it just got like
John
Jennifer forgot
McCain
about
was
like,
in that for like 5.5 years. They broke his arm so many times he couldn't lift his arms. Trump went nowhere near Vietnam. I was like, yeah, I don't like my guys captured. And everyone was like, oh well, all right, whatever. The fucking craziest thing ever.
What do you think will be the weirdest thing about Brady? I don't like
Brady slander. This is the Brady slander show, and I don't like it.
He won't be a man in 30 years.
Oh, my God.
Dead serious. What's wrong
Get
with
out
that?
of here.
That's not bad.
Hey, look, a take is a take.
Just
He's making a take.
But do you think he'll be a good broadcaster?
No, he does not.
I have no idea.
That's why it's so weird to. It's almost like a lose-lose. Like you coming in with a $375 million deal, you have to be like so fucking good to live up to that contract.
I interviewed the guy.
Impossible.
I interviewed the guy a million times on my old show. Very nice guy, all kidding aside, but like he's not ever going to be critical. He's a nice guy. He's not a ball breaker.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like Olsen, but Olsen's pretty good.
But that's the thing is that if he was coming in just like here's the job, but a lot of people like Greg Olsen. There are going to be people who are like I like Greg Olsen better than Brady.
Yeah,
that's a great spot for Greg and a weird spot for Brady.
I would put them honestly better for Brady. I'd put Olsen with him. I'd have a 3-man booth. Why not?
Yeah, it's never work really for an extended period of time.
Yeah.
So what are they doing with Olsen?
I think he's
going
just
to the
not
B
on
team.
he's on the not the premier games or whatever. But
Yeah.
still.
So is Brady going to be with the drip
Burkhardt
games now?
But Brady was always
Burkhardt and Brady.
Olsen was 2, wasn't he?
No, Olsen's 1.
I always
with
thought
Burkhardt.
He was.
Yeah.
Aikman went to ESPN.
Gotcha.
That it's.
And
Olsen
Brady
did a fucking unbelievable job.
Fox has the Super Bowl again,
right,
in 2024 when Brady starts.
Right. But I think Brady could be like Ted Williams. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, whatever the weirdest things happen, like I could see his fucking whole body. He's so weird he could be frozen for like 300 years and play football.
I
And
do
Dave,
understand.
I like the guy. I don't know why you're taking it so personally.
I'm not taking it personally.
Well, you seem like
you
acknowledge he doesn't look weird in that picture.
He's got to regret his comeback, right?
Well, he definitely should have retired.
He should have just
a
left
year earlier. Clearly,
Yeah, the Rams game was a perfect way because it was he played with Brady.
Tampa.
No, I'm saying the Rams Tampa game when they
back.
made the comeback and then the defense failed them. It's like, he still had one left in him.
Yeah.
That could have been, or really the Super Bowl.
He should have rode off in the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. He because he caught at that point. Does another Buck Super Bowl even make a difference?
I don't count that.
Not really.
I also don't think.
What's that?
COVID Super Bowl. I don't count it. But
Oh, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I mean, he left the door open now for the rumors to happen all year because he's not going to be working for Fox.
Oh, to play again?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
You don't think that's going to be talked about? Like, if there's a big injury?
Yeah,
of course.
So he's taking a year off before he's going to
Yeah,
Fox?
which
Oh, I didn't
it
know
just
that.
keeps the door open. Like, he will be talked about constantly. If their 49ers get an injury early in the season, like Tom Brady's coming.
And that it's possible. Like he's
it
not a guy
is.
who's like I'm done
It
and
definitely
the door
is.
is shut.
Yes,
I was
'cause he
actually
threw like
surprised.
for 5,000 yards this year.
San Francisco though seems like such a perfect 1-year spot for him.
I know.
That's what.
And it's like worked out perfectly. Brock
the
Purdy's
injuries,
got a
yeah,
fucking
right.
injury that's going to be like 6
And
months.
wouldn't you want if that's me, I would want to make my comeback worth it.
Yeah.
Like I would find one more team to
San
try to win an
Francisco's
MVP,
can't
try to
be
win
a
a
more
title.
perfect fit.
Right.
He's from there. They don't have a quarterback. San Francisco, you would think would want somebody to just get them back to when their quarterbacks are healthy. He's the perfect
And
1-year
it's like
guy.
a premier franchise.
He's got a lot of stuff going on in his life. You never. I said
Crypto.
that in the beginning. The
crypto
yeah,
thing was no joke.
You never know how much that actually what he lost on that.
Yeah.
Right. There's crazy rumors. That's why he and Giselle got divorced.
Right.
They can't come after him because of that.
Yeah.
You think that they got divorced just because of money reasons?
I don't think that, but I've heard that.
Yeah.
I've heard that whose ever name it was.
You put it in different names.
Yeah,
because
I think the crypto people they're coming back to get the
Everyone,
money from them.
Yeah.
Which is like the Madoff shit, which is crazy.
Yes. He is going to be weird with the plastic surgery and stuff, but I also understand if your life is that great, wouldn't you want to just be like, how can I extend it forever? It's how every rich guy. Rich guy does that.
No,
We're
man.
I don't like Peter Thiel is doing weird shit.
Do you really want to live to like 130?
No. That rich? Yes.
But I don't think guys should get plastic surgery. I just don't think it's a guy.
We already aged.
Yeah, we're fucking. Who cares?
We aged well. We aged gracefully. George Clooney is a classic.
Yeah, but I don't know. What would you do? What would you do would you get your face pulled back?
I don't even know. Lipo?
Would you do it? You're vain.
I'd get my tits done.
Yeah, I'm vain.
I would. I'd get them taken out.
You'll get plastic surgery.
I'd get my tits taken out.
Oh, I thought you mean you get like a...
Yeah, no, I'd get them taken out.
If you told me
Yeah.
I could do a surgery.
This is going to happen.
No one would know.
I just said, I don't know if you heard me.
This is not
I think you will
hypothetical.
get plastic surgery.
This is not a hypothetical.
What would you do?
to not get fat, like a lipo.
Well, you can do that.
I'm talking neck up.
Oh, you don't want to do the insulin thing.
Yeah, so I was offered. There was a story on this because like all rich
Celebrities,
celebrities are taking this insulin pill.
Oh, I saw this.
And
yeah.
it kills your appetite, keeps you skinny. Kim Kardashian. It was given or prescribed to me. I don't want to do it because I like eat. All I have in my life is eating.
Yeah.
But you do get to an age, it's like I'm not doing anything different, but I'm getting fatter just because of age.
Yeah.
So if you told me, hey, you can do a surgery and still be relatively skinny and not get fat, I would do that.
Wear the scarf.
I'm going to become
ascot, maybe?
Scarf.
Ascot?
Would you get the stomach staple?
What does that mean?
I don't think you can if you're not fat.
You're not. You
I'm
have.
saying, would you get fat enough to just get it? So
No, because then you have flab and you look gross.
yeah,
The skin thing is weird.
Yeah. But if you told me,
that's
like, I could just, there's a surgery that could freeze my body, like, now, and I could do whatever, I'd be like, all right, I'll do that.
Sure, but that's what I'm talking about, like the Brady.
No.
Yeah.
Botox, I mean, is something that
Have you done that?
a lot, no.
Okay. Some guys do.
I like wrinkles. They show the age of time. I don't want to look younger.
I was saying to Kevin earlier, like I'm almost 50. Like it doesn't.
The magic bullet is a tan.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
If you can't tone it, tan it.
Tan,
but that's not going to go well in the long run.
Yeah, you're going to look like a catcher's mitt.
Yeah.
We've been telling you that.
No.
Your skin is going to be. You're going to be one of those guys like.
I don't
You're
mind
gonna be like
that.
an old armchair.
I got to be honest. When I walk the streets of Florida and see those guys you're talking about,
Oh, you like
those
they,
guys? You like
they
it.
look like
the windswept
they look
guys.
Like,
yeah.
All you got to do is get anchor tattoo, and you look like you look like a retired
Sailor,
captain.
yeah.
You're gonna do that?
Yeah.
Good idea.
No, there is, and you got to get like some cool sunglasses
and, like,
wear like a long sleeve shirt.
Chloe with chains like that
flip-flops.
guy's just a boat captain.
Yeah.
And
You're right on that. You're right on that.
That plays.
That look does play. Where like you're like being in a Key West bar. And
Yeah,
being like,
Just telling stories,
Yeah.
ripping shots.
Yeah.
Would you ever be? You're not a boat guy, right?
No,
Do you have a boat?
I was actually talking to say, so my Miami house, which is not ready and may never be ready.
It's still not ready.
How long
No,
is that?
no, it's-
What's going on there?
Listen,
Are you just getting like
there is
scammed
no
by a
industry
contractor?
like contracting
Yeah, they can
because
just
they
make-
have
Oh,
me
they
by
have-
the balls.
Yeah.
that's
Like
so
if
true.
you push them far enough, they're like, all right, well,
We're
leave.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, well, you can't leave.
It's a fucking money pit.
You can't have leverage with a contractor. You can yell to the point they may leave. And it's like, all right, just do it. So they're saying May now, but my house does have a dock, so I think I need a boat.
Yeah.
But I'm not a boat
Yes.
Become a boat guy.
guy. I want to
that
drive. I don't want a captain. I don't want someone I don't know on the boat.
Oh, you want to
so-
be in charge? Yeah.
Well, I just
Have
it's
Glennie
like
be the
how
captain.
relaxing. Yeah.
Glennie
maybe.
could just be like, Glennie, go to boating school, learn everything about
getting
boats.
your license. Yeah, I don't think it's like that
No,
hard.
it's
of it.
easy to
yeah,
do.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
it
let's
depends
do
how
that.
big the boat.
Top 5 Dave Portnoy boat captains.
I was gonna say Spider, but Spider can't drive.
No, Spider behind the wheel of
My guy Austin can't drive either. He's
no.
a horrible driver. He just rolls through stop signs. It's crazy.
either here or like in your
Yeah,
life.
what you need is you need like a security guard who does both.
Yeah.
These guys, our guys are awesome.
He's the boat guy we're talking about today.
You want to be Dave's
Mike's who I was
boat
talking
captain?
about boats about. Yeah.
That's the life right
Isn't
there.
isn't the idea of having a boat better than having a boat?
What's that?
Isn't the idea of having a boat
Yes,
better
totally.
than actually having a boat?
Yeah,
totally.
How much are you going to use it?
Unless you are like a fisherman or something where you
You're
really
not doing
love
that,
it.
right?
It's
You know,
if
you're not
it-
going to go out.
If it fucks, flies, or floats, rent it.
Rent it.
Yeah,
Correct.
And
Correct.
also the
Correct.
old saying like the two best days
days,
is the day you buy it, the day you sell it.
Yeah.
But if you're super rich, like Dave said, he's going to take all his money to his grave. You might as well
Yeah,
fucking
just
buy
throw
one.
it out when it breaks.
Yeah.
Sink it. Just let it fucking sink in your dock. Who cares?
I get terribly seasick. I can't do anything.
That's like my dad.
I can't do fucking anything. As I get older, I can't do anything. I couldn't go on forget Space Mountain.
Oh my
I
God,
couldn't go on
rides
any
like that?
fucking ride.
I actually
I couldn't go on
remember-
a single ride at Disney World.
Do you remember when we did?
You went to Disney World.
Well, it's been a long time, but I'm saying
You seem not like that. Seems like you
You
walk out of
kids,
Disney World.
kids,
You
kids.
walk out of Disney World, you go right to the insane asylum.
the
Like do not pass go.
This vacation is going to cost me a month of my life.
the end of the day at Disney World is like a war zone. Parents are pulling their kids by their hair. Everyone's crying. Husbands and wives, fuck you, fuck you. And you hear the music playing in the background and fucking glue those
man.
around. It's a fucking disaster.
It is a crazy, crazy place. We're doing a Disney trip, the boys. Me, Jeff D. Lowe.
Oh, I saw this.
Yeah, me,
Yeah.
Jeff D. Lowe, Clem, and Robbie Fox are going to Star Wars.
Frank's going to be upset. He's
You're
not
going to
invited.
dress up and go, well,
No, when you go
He's
to
gonna be
Disney,
upset.
is he allowed?
do you?
I don't need to be-
What's
Yes,
that?
yes. I think so. I mean, he can fit in anything.
No, but I think there's weight limits on those things.
But somebody like him, I think you might be able to cut in line though.
Who?
If you have Frank with you, right? Seriously, no?
Well, we got the fast pass anyways.
When
That's
you
the
go
hardest
to
ticket there
Disney,
is.
you like the rides?
Yeah, I did.
You can do
I remember when we went to King Richard's Fair. We just did the little
that
thing,
was very King
and
Richard's.
You couldn't do it. Remember we did like the
Oh,
little
I don't
one?
like going up. I can go around.
Oh, I can't.
I'm the total
I
opposite.
cannot go. Yeah, just the thought
Dude,
of it.
if
makes
I
me
just
sick.
spin around like a
I
couple
can
times,
do
I'm like,
What's that? The teacups?
Teacups.
Yeah.
I can
I vomit.
I go out
I
with
can
my
do
kids
teacups
and I'm
all
like,
day long.
this fucking sucks. You got to put on a face for them. So you'll do all those crazy rides?
Yeah, I mean, there's that famous picture of the there's that dog, the Doodle rollers coaster at Disney, and I had my eyes closed because I don't like roller coasters. And behind me was Star Wars World, like at the top. But my eyes were like closed, so I didn't see it. And of course, I thought I went to Star Wars Worlds, but I didn't.
When you head down to Disney, make sure you bring your Curve card. If you're interested in taking care of your finances, let me introduce you to Curve. You can load your eligible debit cards and credit cards into Curve's digital smart wallet. It's basically like Apple Pay, and you condense your full wallet into a single Curve credit card. Using Curve credit then allows you to get additional cashback rewards on top of rewards that you're already earning on your other credit cards and debit cards. You can keep those Curve rewards in normal cash or convert it to cashback in crypto. So you're in charge of your crypto. If you do convert, Curve is the only credit card company that wants you to keep you in the driver's seat with your crypto and allow you to move the crypto to your own wallet. You want to earn rewards in cash? Cool. You want to earn it in crypto? Also cool. Apply for the Curve credit card. There is no hard credit check, so it won't affect your credit score. Sign up through Curve right now at curve.com/barstool and be entered into the 10K touchdown draw for a shot at winning $10,000 in Curve cash once you make your first transaction. No matter what, you'll automatically get $20 in Curve cash just for playing. Terms and conditions apply. That's curve.com/barstool.
How long are you here for, Kirk?
I leave Friday. Yeah, I'm here tomorrow for mini golf. I'm doing the trivia. I'm hosting it with KB and Nick.
Oh, you're not playing in it?
I'm not playing in it. No.
You're not in the dozen.
Nope,
No,
was
he's
not
not
asked.
playing it,
Was
yeah.
not asked. No, 2-time MVP.
Your
Was
team
not
stinks this year, though?
I mean, we've lost one game.
Oh,
we
I
lost two guys in Boston.
Yeah, right.
Who's on your team now?
Big Ev.
Big Ev.
And Quiggs?
And Quiggs. Yes.
Quiggs has got to be great. No?
Pretty good.
NASA.
Pretty good. Yeah. I forget. We've had 8. I think we have 8 different guys on my team.
Yeah.
Not my fault. Not my fault.
No, not your fault.
You know,
not your fault.
I had a falling out. Which
It's
Dave,
like the LeBron tweet. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's you, Kirk.
Dave did predict. I give him credit. Who would have thought that the gentleman who I was friendly with,
Bosco, yeah.
Stunning.
yeah, is
Stunning tournament.
is no longer.
That was the easiest prediction.
Yeah.
I stand by that.
Did
one.
that
they didn't
happen
put
because
odds
of
for that.
everything? Or
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't.
I,
When you start with Rico, you don't get the depths of what
Right.
Rico actually
Right.
is, which me
You
and
guys
Dan
have
know.
always called it from Jump Street because there were times where I was like, I don't know. Sometimes he shows signs, and you guys were always like, nope.
No.
And I was like, I don't know. And
No, and it took me a while to realize that.
You're right.
I
You know
I
what?
actually took a while to realize.
He blamed what caused him to go over the edge was the day when he was talking to Snowden. And I was like,
Yeah.
you have Jay in a
Yes,
chokehold.
yes.
He
That
said
was the-
that,
that
he
was the
said
one.
that
I
was-
talked to you about this. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
the
was,
most like harmless fucking thing in the world.
And by the way, Dave wasn't wrong. It was like,
Yeah.
I remember he talked to Snowden. Snowden goes to the bathroom. Rico walks up to me. He's like, not a bad contact, huh? I was like, yeah, it's all set now, Rico. All your problems are gone. Don't worry about it.
You're a made man now, Rico.
Yeah, he's in his own world.
This
He's in
was,
his-
the
was
level,
he,
the level of fellatio on was like
nonstop, yeah.
uncomfortable. I wanted to find HR and report it myself. I was like, this is not good.
Was he ever slated to come here?
No.
Even if shit didn't blow
No.
up.
No,
Yeah.
because the people here.
He's not a football guy. He only likes college basketball.
Correct. And we obviously, as we've gone, there's so many. We probably send just about the most people to the Super Bowl out of any media. Like the amount of people
it's
we
crazy. I can't
send
believe
is insane. I remember listening to EI, and everyone complained because they weren't sending everybody.
Right.
And I remember when people in Jacksonville complaining. We spend so much money here at the Super Bowl,
Right.
and it's so expensive. That's why people go home before. Like that hotel room that I think the hotels where the early one, I think that's a couple grand a night, which is, you get it. The Super Bowl, it's highway robbery for
Right,
that.
right.
But that's Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's so you can't just send people, and it always, no matter what we do, it starts. The numbers start growing.
And then
Everyone
there's
wants
always
to
a
go.
snub. And
It is a lot of fucking It's a lot of money.
Who's the most notable snub?
Right now? Last year, me.
Yeah.
Well, no, this year I'm saying.
Frank.
Oh, Frank's not here.
Yeah. No, I'm being honest. Would he not be the most notable snub? We're playing mini golf and doing trivia.
Is Caleb here?
And
Caleb's
yes,
here. I saw
so.
Caleb today.
Yeah, no, but I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I
heard J.J. Watt is a huge Frank Fleming fan.
Huge Frank Fleming fan.
Like a legitimate.
He said that he watches Frank's videos that have like 700 views on TikTok.
That is actually a weird snub because people would like him here.
And I can I say something that's going to be depressing? But someone got a DM from Frank on Monday morning. He said, "No, no one has contacted me about a flight, so I guess I'm not coming."
Yeah, that's how it happens when you get snubbed. I know from experience.
I played with Frank in that mini golf thing. I don't think he broke 100 in that round. Legitimately, I don't think he broke 100.
I think that was part of it.
Bad
Is like
setup.
we're trying to do a live one that's going to be.
okay.
That's not his strength. That's just not his strength.
Yeah,
But the dozen is his wheelhouse.
But he's also Jeff. In defense of Jeff, Frank and the Frankettes have played like in every single live dozen match.
Yeah.
So he's like, we got to switch it up a little bit.
And we don't do
Which
a great
is fair.
job
Like, you can't play every
coordinating
single
with
one.
like who's going, who's not going, and things like that. Like Kevin was late. You were a late ad here.
What?
You were a late ad this year.
Yeah. It almost happened again. I was like, it was fucking Home Alone 2. I was like,
Dave texted me. He was like, "Do you think me, you, and Kevin people would like that?" I was like, "Yeah, of course."
So I saw the list. I don't know how I saw
I
it.
couldn't believe when it happened again.
Somebody asked me, like, should Kevin go? It's like, does he want? I'm not sure you'd want to go. So I'm like, if he wants to go, obviously he can go. He's like this.
There was
no-brainer.
It was a production meeting, and they were going through everybody, and Nick Hamilton, my producer, he wasn't in the meeting, but he walked into the end of it, and he was like, "Were you guys talking about who's coming?" And he goes, "You should probably check Kevin again."
Jeez.
That's the only reason I even like.
Yeah,
found
I
out
don't
again.
know who sent me the email about you. Somebody sent it, and they're like, "Is he?" It's like, it was Blattman. Blattman. Part of me thinks Blattman runs the whole fucking show.
Oh, he does.
And he and he just plays.
Blattman got a little taste
dumb.
of the power,
Yeah,
and now
he plays dumb, and woe is me, and I don't know what's going on, but he's running the whole show.
He's the wizard behind the curtain.
Every decision is comes from
all
Blattman.
the credit, none of the blame.
Yeah,
for Blattman.
he is a diabolical behind the curtain guy. Like, and he fits it. If you're Wizard of Oz and you pull it back, and Blattman turns, he's wearing those loafers in the middle of the day.
He's fat ass. He's got a fat ass. He does. He's got a fat ass.
He looks like Heisenberg.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Shout out
Bad.
Jake Bass, by the way, because yesterday I got back to the hotel and Jake Bass was sitting at the bar, and I just started having a conversation like he was Blattman, and he turned around and I was like, "Fuck, man, I'm sorry." I was like, "That's wrong bald-headed guy. My bad."
We had a bunch. I went to dinner last night. It was me, Austin, Savant. We walked out. And Austin was like, "Did you know those guys?" And I was like, "No clue." And I guess it was just our entire production team was at the same restaurant.
Dude, it's
all
wild.
wearing
There's so
Barstool
many
hats.
There's so many people now, though.
It's some like Mexican, Asian fusion place right down the road from here. I'm starting to collect recommendations for good food. And
When I walked into the hotel on Sunday night after we got in, like it was like 11 p.m. and like all the younger like producers and shit were sitting in the bar, and I've never felt so old.
I know.
I was like,
I know.
Fuck. Like, I was like, I'm going to my room. Sorry, see ya.
And
they don't say hello to me.
I know. We don't. I
Really?
don't say hello.
No.
They don't say. Yeah. It's like a real company now. We're just like, I don't know. You work at the same company, but you don't know it. Everybody.
But they'll always be like somebody I know, and I'll start ripping that person in front of them just to let them know anybody can
Boss
get
still got
ripped.
it.
Anybody can get
Anybody can
ripped.
catch it.
Anybody can get it at any time.
Well, I saw after the show, after the mini golf thing today, I had Frankie and Trent on my podcast, and Frankie was saying he misses you going off on him.
Ripping them.
Oh, that's some fucking.
I
that's
don't-
a disorder.
I know, and then he also said
Stockholm
you told
syndrome.
you diagnosed him as a diagnosis of gay today as well. He was telling me on your podcast.
No, he's not. Well, he just says a lot of gay stuff.
Okay, I know,
he just like last night he was just talking about blowing people, and then was surprised when everyone was like, "You might be gay, Frankie."
That sounds it.
Yeah,
which is
I'd say that's
fantastic.
pretty
but-
direct.
By the
Yeah.
way, I don't buy that Frankie likes that because he when I yelled at him, he'd be close to tears.
Still one of the best stories is
No, but you know what it is? He it's like the
Stockholm
rush.
syndrome.
It's like he I've heard him talk about it where it's like he didn't like getting like reamed out, but he was like there was the pressure to like perform and get it right and do big things and like do cool shit.
one of the best stories was when Frankie started being your guy. I think it was Red Sox Indians in Cleveland was like the first weekend, and he fucked something up, and Hank was there. And he was Frankie was crying, and Hank had to put his chin up, being like, "Listen, you're gonna have to eat a lot of shit, but it
This
will
is how
work
it
out in
goes,
the
I'm
long."
telling
He's
you.
like, "Gaz gave me the same speech."
It's a famous.
the torch.
I fired Frankie. I sat across
Yeah.
the table. I said, "This isn't going to work."
The biggest lie ever told.
You
Frankie's
just aren't doing anything. You're not giving me ideas. You're just useless. And he looks at me, tear rolling down his eyes. He goes, "My dad won't rehire me at the pizza shop."
which we come to know is the biggest fucking lie ever.
Ever.
They're the tightest family of all
no
time.
one loves anything more than Frankie Sr. loves Frankie Jr. He tears up when
It's
he
the
sees
family
it.
restaurant. He's so proud of his golden
That was
boy.
his whole. He's like, "Give me 2 more weeks. My dad hired somebody for the GM. I'll have no job." That was a real
At
thing.
Borelli's. I can't get an in at Borelli's.
Yeah, he's like, "I'm out." They're
So
not-
wait,
But you're also you're basically incapable of firing somebody.
Yeah, that's
Basically,
true.
Yes, that's true.
I mean,
That is true.
Is that because you don't want it on your conscience or what?
I mean,
No.
I always said,
You don't fire anybody.
I mean, I literally put out a code during the company.
Yeah, the fact that he didn't get
And I
fired,
got fired.
is nuts.
Well, no, we hung up and it was over, and you called me
no,
back.
We were still on the phone. No, we
I thought
it's
you
the
called
most
back and said, "I
apologetic
apologize."
I've ever seen.
Well, yeah.
No, but Dave
So
is.
he said he.
I think it's nuanced. I think both sides made mistakes on it. And you live and you learn. Years later.
Once he
Should-
was,
that was psychotic.
Should you
that
have
was
given
fucking
crazy.
nuts.
Should you have given out a code?
Nuts.
Who's to say?
I mean,
I don't know.
and the fact that your fucking wacko fans did it,
well, that's
it's
not
crazy.
I didn't. It was a mistake.
Yeah, well,
It was a mistake,
the only
yeah.
time he's like, for Kirk to flat out to say,
That's what I mean.
I was wrong.
Bad move
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
me. Sabotaging the company's sales.
There has never been anything else you even come remotely close to apologizing
Well,
that much.
I remember
Ever.
Erica. So I'm talking to Dave, and Erica texted me while I'm talking to him. She's like, "Oh, so sorry. I hope everything goes well." I was gone.
Yeah.
Emails were gone. Steve Robbins was like, "I can't get into my email." I'm like, "Well, I guess,
Yeah, it's
I guess
over.
we're
You're out.
done."
You're out.
And I was like, Dave, I won't do it again. I don't know if I said I was sorry.
I think you were like, "I was wrong.
I won't do it
I
again."
won't do
Jesus
that
Christ.
again." That was a mistake.
That's
I
like
was
Costanza.
wrong.
Was
I
I
understand.
wrong?
Is that wrong?
I didn't
Listen,
know I shouldn't
you
do that.
really have to do. The
Yeah.
biggest thing that would get me is when I don't feel I can yell at you or you can't take it.
But even
I need
those-
you to. I got to remove
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
from
that
my
I get.
sphere.
I'm the
So
same
you're a
way.
loyalty guy, and also Barstool's a weird place where, once you're in,
You're
it's
just
like
in
a
for life.
family thing
Yeah.
where it's like you're part of the running.
And also,
thing.
you'll find like 5 years from now, you'll have a thing.
Yeah,
You know what
but
I mean?
like the Quick. I fired that guy Quick. Who is not named Quick, but he was fired instantly. The guy who he hired to do gambling in the first football season, he
You were
played
just-
golf. Do you remember the first
yes,
day?
I remember that.
It literally.
Oh yeah.
Sunday?
You were just like, see you
It
later.
was literally
Yes.
the first.
Yes,
the
if you
first-
can make it past a month, you're good.
Yeah, because then
Yeah.
he has some sort of
Yes, I
connection
do
with them
remember
or
that.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy to golf on the
Quick.
first fucking day.
I don't even remember what his name was.
No, I fired him
And Manzo too. That was a big.
Manzo got fired.
fishing boat.
Did Manzo get fired or Manzo quit?
No, Manzo did the Jeter blog. The pre.
Yeah, right.
And that you
Yeah.
felt. I think you
That
felt
was-
justified in
that
doing
was-
it.
I mean, in Manzo's defense, the fact that Jeter hit a home run for it.
He hit for the cycle.
He hit for the cycle
cycle.
and a home run,
We had-
like a game-winning home run with the cycle for your
We had a
3,000
guy,
hit.
Manzo, who was with me in newspaper days, great writer, but long form. He never could adjust to the blogs. And Jeter, he was a Yankee, diehard Yankee. Jeter's approaching his 3,000th hit. He wanted to go on a boat.
It took like 3 weeks. It was like
Right,
a
I remember
long
that,
time.
He pre-wrote the blog.
I was like,
and he hit for the cycle home run. There's no mention of it.
It was just like
another one for the
3,000.
captain. Yeah.
That was the nail in the
that.
coffin for
That was
Manzo.
really
Yeah.
that's funny.
All right, I think
that's-
we good.
Yeah, we got 5 minutes left. We
That
can
was a
wrap
good
it
show.
now, right?
Yeah.
Thank you for everybody coming. If you're still awake, next
Yeah, we just did inside things that no one will
next
understand.
3 days. By the way, we have DJs here every single night.
Who do we
starting,
book?
Well, Wednesday.
have you heard about who we
I know.
booked? No.
Wednesday's Frank Walker. Thursday is that laid back Luke, who I've heard of. I may have that day off. The big get that we got Saturday, I don't know how we got him with all this talent. Dante the Don.
Wow. Don's back, baby.
The place is going
Don.
fucking crazy.
I'm pumped to see the Don.
I actually think this place is going to be very busy because it's the only place where you don't have to pay $1 trillion to get in. It's going to be a normal crowd, and it's not going to be corporate. So it'll be very busy. We'll be here all weekend.
All right.
Thanks,
we'll see you tomorrow
everyone.
at 5 o'clock.